All right, you guys,
Heyo,
you guys
heyo.
seem to be loving the stream, loving the memes.
Love the memes, love the stream.
Oh, live on time, on point, coming to you free of charge from Worldwide Interwebs. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 71st. Holy crap! Long time coming.
7-1.
71. Where are we? Highly anticipated, never duplicate, often supplicated, unappreciated about your program. The other program that features the nickel stand opinion compensated talents William Bishop, Blake Everett, Full Media Moderators.
Heyo.
Third round draft pick, be named later. 3 people, 2 attempts, 1 dream.
Maybe 6 years later.
No, actually, that was one thing that we needed to talk about beforehand.
Oh, we didn't.
But we forgot.
forget?
Broadcasting's finest train wreck. Enough about user Green Phoenix presentation associated with YouTube, iTunes, all the other tunes. And now, you've been waiting for him all day.
All day, I guess. Why? Me? You can watch my YouTube channel if you're waiting for me.
Dashy Dad's Pants Pope Hope. Newbie YouTube. Cat with Co-Head, GGVOD specialist painting specialist extraordinaire.
The green screen I'm using right now is painted on the wall.
Partnered.
Oh,
Driver. World record holder. Professional YouTuber, Mr. William Bishop. What's up, man?
Yeah, sure. I appreciate all those titles you give me content. You really hyped me up at the beginning of this show.
You are just piling them on.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do every day, right? We're getting new titles for ourselves, right?
piling
New
them on,
ribbons.
man.
That's what we're doing. I had a good day yesterday. I painted my wall. That's really I'm super stoked about it. The reason I'm super stoked about this green screen painted on is because having a green screen sucks. It is annoying.
Yes.
So
Sucks.
frustrating.
Yes.
It is a pain in the ass to. It's just
100%.
there's something always going wrong with it. It's not as nice as you want it to be. You're always slightly green tinged, like I am right now. It's a problem. Now this is the first coat of paint on the wall. There'll be a second coat soon after this. No, chaotic. I am not chaotic evil. Actually, we should talk about that too. So I want to talk about while painting this wall, while actively painting my office wall with green paint. I had a moment where I was like, God damn it, I made it. We did it.
You did
I'm
it.
here actually being a full-time streamer.
You did it,
and
yeah.
I have an office with a green screen wall. I don't know if I've ever had a moment where I've been like, oh yeah, this is.
I'm doing
We're
it.
doing the thing.
How about,
doing it.
well, the day you quit, you did.
Right, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Did I? Did it sink in? I think while actively doing the exercise that is rolling the paint on the wall, I had a bigger moment of... Because I feel like when I first started off, I had a dream of having the paint on the wall, when I first started using the green screen.
Oh, yeah.
That was one of the very first things that I wanted to do is have a green screen. And that is, I think, the first day I streamed, I did have a green screen. And good on me to do that. I like the green screen a lot.
You did?
And,
the very first, from stream one, you had one?
Stream one, I had a green screen and lights.
Right.
That was something that I felt was mandatory for any streamer to have at any point.
Yes.
That's just my opinion. That's how
Oddly
it felt
enough,
for me.
same. Day one.
Right. I mean, it's like there's certain things that you set up before you wanted to stream, right?
Right.
And in your vision of your stream, these are the things that you wanted. And man, like all of this has finally started to become the vision of the stream that I wanted. Nice Harry Potter shirt. Appreciate that. That's a nice shirt. Yeah. Undesirable number 1.
Deplorable.
Deplorable. No, it's undesirable. Undesirable number 1. He's the number 1 undesirable. Okay, not deplorable. He's to be arrested. Okay. Anyways, so that was a great moment for me. I actually really enjoyed painting the wall. It's not quite done yet. It'll be nice here later.
Right. You need to do it. You need to do it right. So, one half of the painting time is taping well.
Yeah.
100%.
For
Half
sure. Not
of the
get paint everywhere.
Yeah,
we
not
did
to
a
taping well.
bit of taping. Taping was super necessary because it's just an office. It doesn't look nice right now. It's just greened up. But we did tape around the outlets so the outlets wouldn't be all greened up. Actually, might end up painting them though, just so that they are also green. Maybe we'll see about that though. There's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah.
My mic arm is also going to be green shortly. You can see that it is textured white now. I put some primer on it, and I guess in the next 2 or 3 days, I'll have enough primer on it that I can.
Are you able to get a green cable, or you can paint the cable?
The cable's painted already. So
You're committed.
Right here. It's already painted white. I don't think anything bad will happen to the cable if I paint it. I feel like it's only more insulation, I guess. Should be okay.
What may happen is as you bend it and move it, it may crack and do some weird stuff.
That'll probably happen actually. Yeah. So maybe the cable won't be painted. Maybe we can get a green paint. While doing this, I was thinking to myself, 100% there's a green boom arm out there. There's definitely a green boom arm I could just purchase and have.
Maybe.
And it would be, but the only thing about that, it might be a different color. So I think this is probably better anyway because I have the same paint so
Right,
I know 100%
right.
that this will be the right color.
There,
So
you know
we're
what?
painting everything green.
You
I
may
wanna
be
paint
wrong.
myself green.
You may be wrong about that. The boom arms are either silver or black, and I don't think there's
maybe.
much of a need for a boom arm to be green. There's
There's
probably not a market there for green metal. You know.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, actually, I don't know. So maybe what I could do is I could open a business where I just paint green boom arms. There you go. That's it. You want a green boom arm? I painted it for you, baby. $100 extra on top of the mic arm. Easy, simple.
Right.
See, man, we have a lot of topics actually to cover today. Like a ton of them we added since last time. I see one of these is how to measure your penis. Is
Right.
One of them,
that one came up
to.
within 31 minutes of the show start today.
You put Chaotic Evil also on there. That's a good one we can talk about. Orange juice and toothpaste.
Okay.
I feel like that wouldn't be terrible.
Okay.
You know?
If you've ever had orange juice and toothpaste, this
I think I have.
okay.
Oh, no, I haven't. So I brushed my teeth and drank orange juice right afterwards.
Right. That's a fail.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
I mean, the taste is intense, is what I would say.
Okay. So here.
It's an intense taste. So you're gonna put the ice
let's
cream
pull
on?
that meme
I feel like
up.
I would want to try that ice cream. I feel like it wouldn't even be that bad.
Okay.
Hey, Jason, what's up, my friend? How you doing? How's Dark Souls going?
All right. This actually deserved its own little segment because when I saw this meme,
I don't know how this is a meme. This isn't real? Is this not a real ice cream?
oh, if it's real, we're getting some and trying it. But
I would love to try this.
but
Like, I
here's
wouldn't say I'm going to finish the thing, but I feel like it would be an interesting taste.
what I loved about this picture and what I spent probably 28 minutes of solid laughter at this photo
Yeah.
is because someone took so much time to put two horrible things that are like the idea of someone.
This is mass produced if it's real, right? Like, there's a lot of these.
Well, I think it's photoshopped. I don't think this is really. Someone can look it up. Someone
It
can look it up
looks
and check.
really real, though.
That
It's
looks
really well done.
That looks really well done. Probably it's something like a chocolate chunk with vanilla, and someone just photoshopped the colors
Colored it.
and put some sheen.
The
put some
text is
sheen
really
on the
excellent
texture.
as
right?
well. I don't know. Like,
So
all right, well, let's Google. I'm gonna Google this.
yeah,
Let's see.
Google that. But here's the thing: is when I saw this, the funniest thing to me was.
Okay,
Who-
actually, autocorrect. it
Who
filtered me. Oh, wow.
who would spend that amount of time to merge merge those two flavors, or two, put
The
that
Photoshop.
much into a Photoshop?
Like, it's a really good shop. I've seen a couple shops in my time, and that's
very
a good
well done.
shop.
And I think it's Photoshop because of the way the lettering is on toothpaste and orange juice. That looks a little glowy to me, right?
I can't seem to find anything. I don't think this is real. No, I think it's shopped.
Right.
I
So
can't order. Yeah, I don't think it's real.
yeah,
That's too
so
bad. I feel like I would try this ice cream.
it's got to be the grossest. It's got to be the grossest.
It's gotta be strong. That's for sure. It's gotta be powerful.
Right.
I don't know. It's probably not good. Like, maybe you could have a bite of it and be like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna have another bite of that for a month.
That pint is shared between probably 100 people, one bite apiece, because one bite is all you're going to need to say, okay, I tried it. All right, we're done.
Okay, I tried. Right, exactly.
Right.
But I would like to try it. I'd be like, yeah, I had some Ben & Jerry's toothpaste and orange juice. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shopped, I guess.
That
Who's
may go in
confirmed?
on my next resume.
Yeah,
right?
I tried toothpaste and
Hey.
orange juice, and I was pretty okay with it. It wasn't even that bad.
This dude right here is a stud. Look what he did. Oh,
I
man.
mean, I do Bean Boozled, so
Right.
like, this isn't too far away. And I love ice cream. Ice cream is my favorite treat.
Cliff diving in Machu Picchu.
It's just chocolate
know,
chips colored, but they're banana shaped.
Climbed Everest. Oh, crap. He tried toothpaste and orange juice.
You should
Ice
put that on
cream.
the top. I mean, that's number
Right.
one.
Wow.
A
Anyway.
toothpaste and orange juice, Mount Everest. Right, definitely.
The wife could not understand why I found this so wildly entertaining. I thought this would. No, I mean,
Shady, you don't want this? You don't even
shaking-
try it? You even take a half a spoon of it. Put it in your mouth.
shaking the couch, laughing so hard is this guy?
Would you ever do a Mount Everest climb? Would you do a mountain climb?
Yeah,
Would you be yeah,
I
would
could
be
do
too,
one.
man. That'd be super cool. Only if I could somehow motivate myself to like exercise for like a whole 6 months in advance, though. I think.
Oh yeah,
Rather than,
it's not. You don't do Everest on a couple weeks training. You gotta condition yourself
Like,
big time.
Otherwise, you might just die, right? Like that's a possibility. You just die.
Okay, think about this. Everest is filled with the bodies of very extraordinarily motivated people.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
So
For sure. To be like, yeah, I'm going to go climb Mount Everest now. That's kind of a crazy thing to do, and it takes a lot of gumption.
yeah, 100%. The Everest climb. I've actually read a lot about this, so I got some stuff. So you bring it up. When you get up there, you don't just climb it up in one day. You go to like a base camp.
Right, and you have to do some setup, and you have a guide. There's a lot of things. This is a very expensive process too.
Oh yeah, it's something you plan some years in advance, or yeah. Here's a good one: Outdoorsman Lab. Let me put that in chat. Like you got to get Sherpa supported versus Sherpa guided. It's around $30,000 to get a Sherpa supported.
$30,000?
Oh yeah.
American?
Oh yeah.
Not in yen?
And then it's $44,000 if they're going to guide you up there. Bottle of oxygen is around $550 a piece, and you use about 5 of them to get up there. So that's an extra 4 Gs.
Oxygen.
Your gear is probably 7 Gs.
Joke's on you guys. Oxygen is free.
Your total bill is probably going to be coming up around $60K for the whole thing.
Look at Jason. Everest is BS, though. It's super overdone. This mountain climbing hipster over here.
Okay, because it's overdone.
I climb my mountains in vinyl.
Yeah, does not mean. Oh yeah, there it is. Another 11,000 per climber. If you're coming from Nepal, it's 11,000. If you're coming from Tibet, it's 7 Gs. But
this is crazy expensive.
Oh yeah, it is no joke for sure.
Horrifyingly so. And then like this isn't even vacation. This is like get ready for hard work.
Oh yeah. Oh, it is not. Yeah, it's not a vacation. You come home and you're pretty much physically blasted.
Yeah. I mean, you're done. That wasn't a vacation. Yeah. Welcome back to work.
Yeah. You got to go to work on Monday and you're hating life and you're putting.
You literally had to suck oxygen through a tube in order to climb this mountain.
Trying to figure out how to put your toes back on or whatever.
What's up, Stack Money? Hopefully you don't have frostbite. How long does it take to do this? If we wanted to leave right now, when could we be back?
So, it's probably a month
not even the tip. A month?
A month from door to door, because just to get over to Nepal and get conditioned into that side of the world is going to take you about a week, because you got to be in physical condition. So you got to get some good sleep.
Yeah, climb.
Then you climb up to a mile up, which is base camp. So that picture I just put up there, base camp, you stay and you acclimate for like 5 days. So you don't even go.
Kind of landmarks by now. They do not rot because of the climate, and no one will put them away / bury them. Why will no one bury them? What?
Because it's 60 Gs to go up there and bury somebody, and we're just gonna let them hang out there. I don't want to pay 60 Gs to go up and get them. He knew the risks. It's too expensive.
I mean, okay, I guess.
Okay.
It's ridiculous to me. This is RimWorld bullshit right now. Yeah, just leave the corpse out there. It's fine. It's freezing outside, so it won't rot.
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
Ridiculous.
That's gangster.
Right,
and every pound, every pound of gear you take up there is physical drain on you to take up there. So
I know this feel. So with MREs, meals ready to eat, one of the things that you'll do when you're packing them is that you will just strip all the things out of MRE besides the main meal, the heater, and if you want to eat the cookie's pretty good. Right. I don't want to say the cookie. Maybe sometimes they come with raisins, stuff like that. You'll take all the non-essential stuff out, like all the plastic you possibly can. You'll take that all out and you'll put it in a different wrapper, and you'll do all kinds of stuff to reduce weight, all kinds of stuff, because mostly you're gonna be carrying a lot of ammunition, but not in the case of you're gonna be carrying oxygen. Man, that must be heavy to carry the oxygen.
Yeah, and you're happy to suck it down and get rid of it. Oh, thank goodness! I'm
gonna throw this can out. I don't care. I paid for it.
Right. So when on your way up there, you're carrying all this stuff, and you're telling me I got to carry extra stuff, pay more money, and carry extra stuff to go get your dumbass who died up there last year, and is just frozen. No,
so.
wrong.
That'd be pretty terrible. Probably you would even like interact with the body and just like break in pieces because it's frozen all the way through.
Yeah, and and
it's kind of like space. You can just throw junk there. Don't do that, Max. Come on, man.
Right. But
keep our space clean.
but you can. But it's probably dangerous. It's like the drowning victim. It's probably dangerous for me to go up there and really overexert myself.
For sure, you're right.
And try and pull you down.
Is a good example.
Because now,
the moment that you start interacting with a drowning victim, you become a drowning victim possibly as well. That's why you got to be a pro.
Yeah.
Because they're struggling, they're freaking out. I'm drowning here. Come grab on your face.
Right.
That happens. So, all right, yeah, sure. I guess there's dead bodies everywhere in Mount Everest. I want some pictures of these dead bodies. Okay, Reddit, hit me up with some dead body pictures.
There you go.
Man, it just feels just so much like not real life and more like video games. When we just, I'm just walking up to Camp 3. There's Johnson's corpse over there. He fell down. No one's gotten to get him. He's fine there.
Yep.
He's got a full set of gear. He actually has an oxygen tank if someone wants to go grab that. You can just go scavenge that real fast.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You would totally, if you were in a jam and you needed something, you would probably scavenge. Like if you
know what? Screw this. I'm never gonna climb Mount Everest.
Okay, so
terrible.
if you're there, if you're up there and you're near, if you're in between Camp 4 and Summit, and you're short on oxygen, but there's a dead dude clutching a half-full can of oxygen over there. Son of a gun, I'm gonna go over there and get it. Right? He ain't using it. No one's ever gonna come up here again. I'm gonna go get it.
You sure he ain't using it? He could come back. You know, you don't know. Say I had a green boots for me. I'm not doing this. I guess green boots must be some guy who died.
Right.
Man, this is so morbid, guys.
The funny part about all this is that
the funny part. All right, I'm ready.
No, okay. So the only people that climb Mount Everest are the white dudes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Because we just have nothing. I mean, at this point, who cares? Right?
We're out of problems.
We're out of problems. We're finding new problems.
100%. We find new problems all the time. Like
we go jump out of this aircraft.
Third-hand smoke, gender pronouns.
Yeah, we're making problems.
Yeah,
I mean, this is what society we live in.
Third-hand smoke.
I got water. I got shelter. I'm on the internet complaining about stuff that is never going to affect me.
100%. Right.
Man, this video game is so bad.
Right.
If only this modding community would take over for it.
right. So 100. Yeah. Mansplaining, manspreading, all that stuff.
Mansplaining is something different.
Okay.
Surely.
And what'll happen is,
Dutch, you're a natural graveyard.
About once a year, the Sherpas that take all the rich white dudes up there,
right.
And it's usually what happens is there's a dude who's hiking up there, and he's got oxygen, and he's recording himself going, and we're here, and it's a triumph of the human spirit. Meanwhile, there's a Sherpa in the back carrying all his crap and smoking, right, in shorts or something, right? He's
in shorts. Oh, my God.
He's up there in shorts.
32 degrees Celsius.
Right.
Oh, man.
And
wow.
Off-season, what'll happen is the Sherpas will have competitions and just freaking run up the sign. The world record was set. It's something insane, like 11 hours or something. I read this
from 3,000 meters.
World record speed. It's a speed run. Everest.
He's literally running. I don't think it's the same thing that I do. I feel like
Mount Everest records. Here we go.
Couldn't do what I do in Troy, but I could not do what they do on a mountain. All right.
Right. The first one. Okay. Yeah, Apa.
Max,
his name is Sherpa. Okay.
The guy's. No.
Most summits without oxygen is a guy named Ang Rita. He's done it 10 times with no oxygen.
He held his breath the entire time.
With just no supplemental oxygen. Most ascents by a woman is a Lakpa Sherpa. She's done it 8 times.
She's done it 8 times?
Yeah.
A female athlete? That's awesome.
Yeah, well, she's a Sherpa.
How do they do a reset? They die. They reincarnate.
The last names, if you look at that link I just put in chat, they're either Ritas or Sherpas.
Right,
there it is.
Same family.
Fastest ascent from the base camp. So this is what we're looking at. From the base camp to the summit, 8 hours, 10 minutes by a dude in 2004, Pemba Dorje. And of course he's from Nepal. He's not from the Netherlands, right? Fastest ascent from the south base camp that's with oxygen. Without oxygen is a guy from India, Aman Kumar Sinha. From from the north base camp, 16 hours from Italy, guy from Italy, and then the longest stay on the summit. By the way, you cannot be there for very long. You will wreck your. The guy who tried to check himself, if he had only checked himself, he would have wrecked himself.
He wouldn't have wrecked himself.
21 hours is the longest anyone has ever stayed on the summit.
I feel like the issue with staying on the summit is you were doing exercise all the way up to the summit, keeping your body temperature high, sweating, doing the, keeping warm, and then you stop.
Yes.
And that's when you start to die. That's when hypothermia will start to set in.
100%. Yeah. So, because if you're in your gear and you're warm the whole time and you keep moving, no issues.
Your body temperature's up. You got your oxygen pumping. You're eating your food. Your food is slowly burning. The moment that you sit down, you lay down in the snow. Man, you're asking for it.
Yeah. It's like, and especially if all that time you were moving, you sweat, and now you have water on you that does that conductive heat loss, right? Mm-hmm. And it takes it away. So, and look at this. All these climbs, except for the guy in India, all of them are in May, because it is any other time, it is brutal, brutal cold.
I'm sure it's brutal cold anyway.
Yeah. But then in any time outside of May, all these world record holds. Look at May 23rd, May 22nd, May. Every one of these is in May. Oh, there's a couple.
You could say it was a dank May.
Yeah. April. There was one in April. A couple are in October. I don't know what's going on with those fools. But if you look at the dates on all these, they're all in May. But 8 hours from base camp to summit. Unreal. That's
unreal. That's crazy, unreal. Right?
Yeah.
Like you would have to be born there, and your name would have to be Sherpa.
Yep, 100%. Anyway, those are those records. 2004, and the record. Most of these records. Fastest ascent made by a woman on Mount Everest within 5 days. First dual ascent. So 2 women, I guess, summited this May in 2017. I don't know, double summit. Oh no, she went up and down and back, I guess. There you go. All right, well there you go.
Cool. What's up, Toaster? How you doing? Toaster, you want to tell us about your crazy day? Toaster's stay-at-home mom had a stay-at-home dad interaction with someone at the school, because it's some school started today, so there's some craziness going on. Per usual, people parking at intersections and stuff. That's interesting. I have changed my mind. I think I had some vague curiosity of doing Mount Everest. Absolutely freaking not.
No
hell no way. Absolutely not. It's never gonna happen.
If you're not gonna go outside,
yeah, I don't know what I was thinking.
Then you're not gonna go to Everest, right? Because
like I said, that's a vague. Yeah, cool. That'd be cool.
If you think,
for me, no,
right?
Change my mind.
If you think you're gonna die, if you think you're gonna die going to Whataburger,
yeah. No, I actually I have genuine fear that I could possibly die in a car accident going to Whataburger. That's a real thing I have.
Yeah. This is way worse. This is
what was I thinking? This is nonsense. Anyone who ever goes to Mount Everest, you have some problems, and they're far beyond what, like, I don't know. You need to go see somebody, because you're risking your life like that. That sounds insane to me.
Yep. On here, there's a list of all kinds of disabled or diseased summiters. There's a blind dude that did it.
All right, if I had like really bad cancer, like the doctor, you're gonna die 2 weeks from now. I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's go to Mount Everest. If I die on the slopes, whatever, that's fine. I was gonna die in 2 weeks anyway. And EAY, right? That's fine. So there's there's a measuring tool that we have to use for what's my life expectancy.
Right.
Like, you could commit suicide via Mount Everest probably if you're like 7-year-old. Yeah, let's make it to Camp 2. You just die up there. So you missed out on the YouTube creator event, Clown.
Yeah. That was my lead-in. Was if you think you're gonna die to going to Whataburger, you're definitely gonna die in Everest. But you actually did break out of your shell.
I did leave the house.
You left the house and you actually talked with people and you networked.
Humans. Yeah, networked. Yeah, I definitely did. YouTube creator event was really fun. I think like 6 people caught the live stream that I did from the YouTube creator event as part of the deal. It was pretty interesting. Yep. Mostly, it was interesting because I got to meet and talk to other people in the profession of doing the YouTube stuff, to see what they're going through, to see other perspectives on what YouTube ads are like, and talking to the instructors was okay too. They were just doing their class. They had it was a live streaming from the mobile platform of YouTube is what they were focused on, and I was vaguely interested in that. I do live streaming anyway. And it was a basic level course. I'm not a basic level streamer anymore, I wouldn't say.
Right.
So that was fine. I tell you what was amazing though. The hotel provided lunch, the breakfast and lunch, and it was awesome. They had coffee on tap.
Yep.
There was it was great. Like the service that we got, and I got a bunch of loot also. Like YouTube hooked it up while we were there. I walked in and they gave me a goodie bag, and I was like, what?
Thank you.
That was crazy. There's like this selfie stick they provided so that you could do YouTube live streaming from your phone. Like this was actually pretty good.
Right.
I was actually surprised that it was actually quite useful.
Yeah, Kurt said that he caught some of your live stream.
Oh, did he? Yes, he did.
And you got all meta and zen about walking around with a selfie stick in a room full of other people doing the same thing with a selfie stick.
That's exactly what I was doing. That was my main point of conversation. I think how weird it was to have other people in the hotel walking by me while I'm talking into my phone with a selfie stick. I mean, that's ridiculous, honestly.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, whatever. I was able to do it. Actually, it's a big anxiety thing for me, honestly, just talking around other people that I don't know. But when the camera was on and I was talking to the live stream, it was okay. I was all right with it. I was doing the YouTube thing, so I guess there's like a switch that you flick, right, where you're no longer me as a person and you're now the YouTuber who you are, right?
Right.
So that was interesting.
Yeah. If you think about it, your job is ridiculous.
Is it ridiculous?
Yeah. Right?
Why is it ridiculous? Explain to me why my job is ridiculous.
Anyone as introspective as you and I are about what are we doing here, what exactly is going on, and trying to think two and three levels above.
Right, sure.
We're playing video games, cracking wise,
just trying to make funnies.
Trying to make fun, building a community, and
getting to know people.
And so when I mean, it's like trying to explain your job to a roofer.
Right. No.
Right.
What do you do for roofing? Oh, yeah, I put roofs on houses so it doesn't rain inside their house.
Right.
I have a very
100%.
basic, essential job. What do you do for a living? I play a video game called Terraria, their face, for a second. And then I make my money mostly through direct contributions to the channel. You don't do, I mean, what do you do? There's a lot of confusion to be had there, and I mean, you hella basic. I don't even know where to go a lot of the time to explain. Like, I don't know what to say exactly. Like, so on the YouTube creator event, oh, what do you do? Oh, I speedrun video games. Oh, okay, yeah. That's like, yeah, 100%. I fully understand your
click. We're there.
Market,
I'm with you.
The things that you do, how you make your money. I fully understand all of these things. But for someone who's not in this business, this thing, it's totally weird. So to be a random person walking around a hotel to see someone doing that has to be the most awkward stuff.
Right.
What's this guy doing? What is he
doing?
Is this his job? I don't understand. What's going on?
Right.
So are you timing people out?
No, it's print track. I don't know.
It's print.
So yeah, if you're a retired guy who's there on a vacation checking into your hotel, and you pass
works in the oil industry, let's see, like 70,
world traveler boss, climbed his way to a middle manager or whatever, climbed his way to VP,
right? Manages people, right?
Manages people, and actually, provides oil to people, helps provide oil to people and makes business decisions.
And PewDiePie walks by with a selfie stick and his hot as hell girlfriend, and he's making millions.
Yeah, and 22 people walk by you with all these sticks going, looking at themselves and talking.
Laughing at themselves, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Responding to who you don't know, some folks.
That is absolutely just a completely different. I have no idea. I can't even relate to these people.
Right? Definitely not. It's impossible.
We have nothing to say to each other.
If you don't play video games, especially.
Yeah.
At the very least, our link could be video games if you play video games.
Maybe. But the percentage of other people at that hotel who are gamers and the YouTubers, that crossover, that little Venn diagram where the spheres cross.
So tiny.
At
this hotel, also a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Only the people there for that event.
Well, you can't even talk to each other, right?
PrintTrack says PewDiePie is trash and needs to get off YouTube. He's making more money in one day than you will ever in your entire life, PrintTrack. He's making more money than both your parents put together today for their entire life. He is rolled in the dough, homie. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if PewDiePie is trash or not. I'm just saying that you are microscopical compared to him.
Yeah.
So am I. So's Clown Town. So's everybody here.
100%.
Before you talk shit, don't get hit, okay?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. If he wanted to kill you, he
point?
could. And no one would get mad at him. He could do whatever he want.
I was digging around in my pictures earlier before the deal, before the show started, and I found a bunch of quotes that I printed out for some reason.
A PewDiePie's?
No, that Trump said.
Oh, I see.
And he was. I have no idea why I printed them out.
That's random. Yeah, you printed them out.
But one of them was, I could literally kill a guy in the street and no one would care.
Oh,
one
wow.
of the ones that he said.
Yeah, probably so. Like, if Trump's like, bang, bang, shoots a guy, I mean, he could just pay it away. Like,
well,
you have the money to do so.
This was before he won, when he was kind of building. He was drawing a contrast between how much people hate Hillary and how much people loved him, especially, and how he's the hero of New York.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay.
So in New York, he's got all these deals and all his, and in New York, most of the people he works with, they love him because, like, he goes and visits construction sites. All this blue collar New York loves him. I don't know. There's lots of allegations of lawsuits and him bumping out on deals, but some of it is may be legit, but some of it may be just because he's got money, so he's a target. You know.
So money's nice.
Who knows what that is?
Makes you a target.
But he was basically saying that, look, all the deals that I make in ask anyone in New York, and they'll tell you about my character. And he said, and his analogy was, I'm so beloved in New York, I could pretty much shoot someone on the street and everyone would probably say, oh, he had a good reason.
Yeah, he had a good reason, right?
Right.
I mean, you were in danger of your life. We'll make something up in order to make it so a wealthy person.
And the next quote I have after that, it was something about Hillary going, look at that pathetic whatever. I don't know, it was something. But I had a bunch of these typed out in pictures and all this. Anyway,
money gives you a lot of leeway to do whatever you want. There is multiple occasions where someone who has outright murdered another person just had enough money to just get away with it, right?
Yeah.
I'm great. Ask anyone. That's what I say too, Jason.
But so anyway, that's fantastic. That I'm super proud of you that you went out. So what was the one or two takeaways that you had? You said you had an amazing conversation, because here's what happened is two remarkable things happen. One, I got a
text message.
I got an unprompted text message.
You're right. That's pretty remarkable. Yeah.
Right. Unsolicited, unprompted text message from one William the Badger.
You missed out.
Yeah. Like, usually when I get a text message from you, it's because I sent you something to say, hey, wake up, we're late, or
I understand.
I have Whataburger, come outside, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like our text, we almost never exchange texts, right? We usually do it on Discord if we send each other messages, right?
Or and it's Discord's
whenever,
our
right?
main method of communication.
But I got an unsolicited text message, and it was how excited you were about the YouTube event. And the second thing that happened is you came right home and painted your wall.
No, didn't. Oh, the YouTube creator event was like last Saturday. I
right,
painted my
but
wall.
This
yesterday.
is. Yeah.
Oh, there's a continuation of things. I mean, the paint was ordered way before the YouTube creator event.
Okay.
I was going to do that already.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So those two things just happened to do it because.
Yeah. I was just motivated to do all those things at the same time.
All right.
So interesting about YouTube creator event.
I thought one was causality because.
Oh no.
You came home and you went, I'm doing it. I'm so doing it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
No. I feel like the biggest thing for the YouTube creator event was who I got to talk to. And I think my favorite part of it was a lot of people were comfortable sharing their YouTube analytics screen. So there was a guy there with like 500,000 subscribers, and he was talking about how he went from making $8,000 a month on YouTube to now he's only making $3,000 a month on YouTube, and talk about the ad thing and all that stuff. Yeah, he's actually, I think I have his card here. Yeah, it's the Advise show.
Yeah, I saw that. Advice show, yeah.
He's pretty good. He's actually, it's crazy because, you're sitting in the room with these guys. Oh, before I talk about this, while I was coming in, can't you get banned for showing analytics on stream? What? I show my analytics like almost every day on
all the time.
What? Anyways, while I was coming in, so you have to RSVP for this thing. You just can't walk in. That's not how it works. $5,000 hit. That's what he was talking about while he was there, while he was so focused on it. While I was walking in, I didn't have a printed out badge for me, but they wrote my name on a badge. A guy walked in behind me He was like, yes, this is my name. I would like to join the creator event. I said, no, you can't come in. You don't have enough subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, I was like, what? There's actually a requirement. I mean, I guess because they paid a lot of money. Like I said, this was Hotel Derrick was not a cheap hotel. There was food there. There was people waiting on us. It was a really nice setup. It was super cushy. Breakfast and lunch was catered to us, no problem. And it was a day-long event where, depending on what your status was, you could stay for longer or shorter. It was a lot of cool stuff. And this goodie bag was pretty nice. Like, this is a battery that they gave me. Yeah, with a USB charger and stuff like that. They give me, like, honestly, they hooked YouTube threw money at this. I didn't realize. I thought it was going to be like some thrown together paper thing. Right. And at the event, I was sitting around people who are making thousands and thousands of dollars on YouTube, and they were just sitting next to me, like, people who are so far away from me in income and reach and stuff like that. And I got to sit there and say, hey, advice show guy, tell me about some of the stuff that you're doing. And that's what I really loved. Because people who have been doing this for years. Like, one guy who's been working in the video game industry for 20 years, and he's been doing the thing on YouTube and working that. And I've been doing it for 1 year full time. Right. 1 year and some change full time. So sitting next to those guys is what I loved. Talking to them is what I loved. And it was fairly easy. Actually, shout out to Zenigami, because Zenigami really encouraged me. Zenigami's super social, man. He is a hell of a role model. I'll tell you what. He walked up to literally everybody at the conference and introduced himself and talked to them for at least a set amount of time. Yeah, and I did the same thing. Right behind him, I went around and talked to everybody and found out what they did and got as many business cards as I could and contacted them on Twitter as soon as I got home as well. Like, you for real did miss out. Like, next time, anytime that I get an opportunity to go to one of these things again, I absolutely will for the food.
For the food?
and also to talk to people, because it's fantastic. Seriously. What was the name of the venue? Hotel Derrick?
I would go. I want to go for the opportunity, but in my business, I get thrown a fair amount of free food. I do.
Right. The food was great. That's the joke. But really, having a conversation with these guys.
Yeah, I would totally. If there's something I could pick up, if there's something I could do. I want to know. I would like to see their subscriber numbers the way we see our follower numbers and our view numbers on Twinge. Right. This is what I want them to do. What I would like them to do is to sit there with their Twinge YouTube numbers, right? Yep. And say, here's my big spikes, because it's never a gradual one. It's a plateau. It's a plateau. Right. It's a plateau. And he says, the minute I did this one thing, it took off. The minute I did this other thing, it took off. The minute I did this other thing, I had a jump.
That's usually how it is. Yep.
And I want to know what those things are that made him jump. Right. I bought Photoshop, and I sunk in 4 hours a week into thumbnails. That's all I did, and then my subscriber count doubled. Right. That's the kind of stuff I want to understand.
You gotta come. You gotta talk to these guys, because they are super. I mean, they're super willing to come.
They're candid.
Talk about it. Yeah. Right. They're candid at this time. Probably never online are they candid about this kind of stuff.
Right.
But when sitting next to each other, and you whip out your analytics and they'll whip out theirs, like, it's.
And you go.
It's. Yeah. Right. Which is great, because if it's a dick measuring contest, let me see yours, okay? I'm interested to see how big yours is and what's going on with yours to make it so big. What pills are you taking? Because yours are got a real honker there. So it's, man, I really suggest, if you're into the YouTube deal and you can get to one of these, because apparently you cannot, because there's a person at the door that's saying, no, you're not on the list, you can't be in here. So.
Right. Okay, well, there you go. I would not... I would have loved to have made it. That was I could not make that one. So
next time come, okay? Jason, I don't know about this showing analytics thing on stream. I've never heard anything about that. If you have some source on that. Yeah. People tell me I'll get banned for stuff all the time if I do stuff. Usually I just blow it off.
Yeah, yeah.
People just say, Badger, you'll get banned for showing your feet on stream.
You're gonna get banned.
You're gonna get banned. No sexual content, Badger. Badger, you can't say that. Badger, you have to be nice to Twitch on stream. Like, oh my god. People say you get banned for anything. So unless you have some sauce on this, I'm just gonna feel like you're just a Twitch chatter right now to be Jason. Okay? Just gonna put that out there to you.
Right. Yeah.
People are willing to speak openly when it's not a searchable platform. Yes, Toaster, exactly. That's probably exactly what it is. You talked about how you can't talk about your Twitch contract. I didn't talk about my Twitch. What does Twitch contract have to do with YouTube analytics?
Yeah. Yeah, you
What?
can't. That's true. You can't talk about that, but that's not what we're talking about here.
I can't tell you about the details of my my Twitch contract. Yeah, but I don't
However,
know about how CPM on YouTube is treated.
however, the affiliate
sure.
contract is very public.
Oh, is it?
And
Yeah, everyone has the same one, I guess.
I could imagine that they wouldn't deviate too far. There might be a 5 to 10% language difference in the two because
probably pretty small.
Probably
better would it be in the world if you were banned again? I don't think I can get banned anymore. Pretty sure they're like a ban defender on my.
No,
well, I mean, I have to they'll have a conversation with me at least before I get banned. Now, you know what I mean? Like the bot can't ban me anymore. That banned me previously.
Oh yeah, we're 90% sure it's a bot.
Right.
I mean,
so the email that I received about the ban was from a bot, and then replying to the email they sent me to reply to, never had any response. So yeah, a bot full on handled the ban that I received for some random. I mean, I don't know. Maybe 4chan reported my channel a whole bunch. I still don't know why. And honestly, I don't give a fudge because who cares at this point?
Right.
We're so far beyond where we were there.
We're past that.
Who cares?
If
we get banned,
I mean,
whatever, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm also happy that I was happy to be part of you moving past that event. Right.
I was pretty angry and sad and upset. Well, I was going on YouTube Live the next day. So I was already ready. The stream key was in. I didn't know when the ban was going to be lifted. I was just going to be live. I didn't care.
Right.
What were you going to do? You going to stop me? We did great on YouTube while we multi-stream. Holy shit. We did fantastic. Like, the numbers were great. Probably better on than YouTube. The reason I prefer Twitch is because of the monetization features, honestly.
Right.
YouTube is just behind on the whole live streaming deal. I actually prefer YouTube Live mobile. YouTube Live mobile is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it is.
RIP Mixer, Shady. RIP Mixer. Hopefully one day, partners will get the option to have that 1 second delay like on Mixer. I don't know, man.
Right. And, Mixer. I always forget that new name, whatever. So
I don't know why they changed it. Microsoft bought them and then changed Mixer. I mean, we could do this stream on Mixer if you guys wanted to. I don't care.
So my company has Office 365 bought into Microsoft's cloud services and all that for their Excel and all that. Lots of companies do. And what I found interesting, the reason I'm gonna bring this in here is because 2 weeks ago an icon appeared on my toolbar and it said stream.
Nice.
So I think within your company, you can just set up a camera
Mixer account
and a channel, and I think it's the Mixer backbone is what it's using, right? That technology.
Yeah, right.
Pulled into Azure Media Services, which is the Microsoft kind of infrastructure thing. It's using the Mixer technology, which is probably why they bought them to try and do this.
Yep,
so then I can make a channel within my company, hit the button, and go, okay, well, here, this is what we're doing, and here's the live stream, and you can do this deal. And I can
rather than being a live stream, it's a Skype conversation now. It's beyond live streaming when you have, I say something, you hear it, you respond, I respond, because it's not like that on Twitch. It's I say something,
right? 10 seconds later, yeah.
You respond.
Ping.
I read
ping,
it. I forgot what
ping,
I said before.
Pong. Ping.
7 seconds is way too long to have a delay with the conversation. Could you imagine being on the phone? That's how it was in Iraq. When we would call back to the United States, you would say something, there'd be no response for some time, and then you start saying something again, and then you hear the response from the other person while you're talking, and then it would interrupt you. Oh, man. It's the worst.
Right.
Having a conversation at delay is horrifying.
Yeah.
So that's how it is on Twitch, too. I hate it. One day, 1 year, they will fix this.
Right. I don't know. Mixer Beam had it good. But I think
1 second is where we wanted to be at, max.
Right.
1 second delay.
1 second. Yeah, it was like 1.5 tops, and that's so that's why Shady was so in love with it, is because she would put Twitch chat up and then go Beam visual.
That's exactly what you do.
And then
she would watch the stream and hear the stream via Beam, and then could interact with Twitch chat where the activity was going on, which I'm sure is really annoying for Beam, actually, or Mixer now, because everyone's viewing on one platform. Well, I don't know. I guess Shady technically was viewing on Mixer.
Right.
So I don't know.
So I think the application is within a company. Like if I wanted to do a kind of if I was a president of a department, I wanted to do department moment, something I was or like a company meeting. now instead of like recording it or doing some conference call business, I could just go, everyone come to this my stream channel. Bam, I'm live. I'll let everybody come in, and here we go.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And it's different from Twitch again because of the delay. The delay is super important. Kurt is talking about event-driven SFX. You have event-driven SFX, right?
Some of them, yeah.
Okay, so do you have a listen live channel like I have? I'm sure you've seen it before.
Yes, no, I don't. I saw it.
Would you? So what I'm thinking of doing is
I'm hoping I don't have to need it. I don't need at some point. I won't need it, right?
I don't need it either, but I really like it for interaction. Hopefully Twitch one day will get the delay lower. But I think what I'm going to do with my event-driven SFX is cheating by being in the listen live channel is the only way to win the event-driven SFX. That's how I'm going to get people to join my Discord more often.
Oh, right.
Boom. So maybe we'll do that in the future. You guys can expect on my channel to have some of those event-driven SFX like or Insane in the Brain.
Right.
Insane in the Brain.
The other one is the way I'm driving folks to my Discord is so Factorio is a big look at my build.
Right.
Look at this build or look at this blueprint or look at this video or whatever. And I have links off. So I say, don't show me on Twitch chat because I've got links off because of spam. Go to my Discord where I can police it. And I have a channel for them to join the Discord and go put the stuff in. And I'm collecting, by the way, I'm collecting good builds and of that from them. So that's where I decided to.
Discord because I need to set that up if I'm going to do this. This is the one, Kurt. Yeah, but game sound and music. I want to be able to pipe my game sound and my music through my Discord. I know that's easy as hell. I just don't know how to do it right now.
So you have a mixer?
I do have a mixer.
Okay.
Okay, and then. All right, I guess we'll talk about this later because.
Well, the way I do this business here, that through Discord.
Yeah.
Is I have a laptop sitting here and it's plugged into a mic jack into the mixer. So a second computer, yeah.
Oh, sugar. Okay, well.
But see, if you weren't on the other line, I could just play it through my PC sound, which the viewers hear. But I need you to react to my sounds. That's why I got to play it basically through this, right? So I need.
Okay, see, that's what I want to do, right? Yes, I want to play it through my microphone. Yes. So I feel like I could probably make an artificial audio device, which Discord is capturing, and is a capture of my microphone and the game and all the other sounds as well. Who actually watches video on Twitch? I don't ever watch people's streams. I only listen to streams. Do you watch anyone's stream?
So yeah,
I watch YouTube videos.
I watch
streams.
some of the ladies I watch on mute.
Hey, baby.
No, that one, is it?
Is that no? I ain't for me. Ooh, you touched my tra-la-la. What? No. Oh, man, I really liked it. How did you do that when you played, like, 7 of those? The ooh.
Oh, really? Oh, the other night?
On top of itself?
I hit the button a million times on...
Soundplant?
On Soundplant.
Yeah, Sal. I figured you'd use that sound plan because that's the only way I know how to do that. Because I did that during Troy at one point. I was like, all right, 1-0 is not enough. I just spammed it a whole bunch.
Yeah.
The effect that it makes is insane.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's funny. Yeah.
Virtual audio cables, yes, Wes, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
Shady, I can hear your eyes rolling.
You hear the sound of them sticking to the top of your eyes.
Well, good. I'm super glad you had a good time at that YouTube event. I do want to go there, and I knew that what would be valuable to you was not what they were presenting, but I didn't remember that they would give you food. I knew you'd be. If I had thought about the food, I would have counted that as
I didn't know I did not know that I was getting anything. They did not. When I was invited to and accepted, they did not preface with, you'll be given a goodie bag or you'll be given food. You'll be given breakfast and lunch. They didn't mention that at all.
Right.
So it was full surprise that I was given some really good coffee is what I remember about this event. So
I'll watch.
Jason says, why do you bother with the green screen? No, he's watching YouTube. That's why.
Yeah, YouTube. So I'll come in and I'll watch you for a second. I'll go look at you, and then I'll kind of minimize and do typing or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll watch,
that's exactly what I do with your stream. I host you. Okay, content's here. I'll type a little bit, and then I'll go do something else on a different tab. And then
usually.
I'm listening to you.
I'll also I'll watch Shred Guy or Will if they're doing something interesting in Factorio because I want to see the build, or I'll go, hey, can you go back to that build and like, hey, can you walk back to that thing? I want to see your build.
Sporadic viewing.
Yeah.
Did I try out the Twitch app? Yeah, I did try out the Twitch app.
Oh, I haven't yet.
It's horrible. Wait, no, the desktop app.
The desktop app. Yeah.
No, I haven't.
I got that note today that said Twitch had a new desktop app, and I was very suspicious about it.
Very suspicious.
No, I thought
very superstitious.
If they release something now, that means 3 months from now I'll give it a try and it'll be
reasonable. That's my mentality too. It's been out for a while though, hasn't it?
I've never heard of the desktop app until today.
The desktop app. Yeah, no, I think it's been around for a couple months now.
Yeah, I don't know. Or if I did, I pitched it right to the back of my.
That's what I've done. I'm like, I'm not touching that. I'm not beta testing for you, Twitch. Figure it out. Figure it out yourself, Twitcherino. Who? God dang it.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Oh, okay. So we took some alignment tests day before yesterday.
Okay.
On stream, D&D alignment tests. We talk about this sometimes. Neutral, lawful, evil,
Put
chaotic.
it in chat. Let me take it. I want to take it.
Oh shoot, Shady, you got that?
Yeah. I am. I relate 100% to chaotic good.
Chaotic good. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you were to take a test, what do you think you would get?
Chaotic good, 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Twitch app is trying to be a Steam light. Oh, interesting.
Ultimately, I will solve the problem for the greater good, but I will destroy a lot of stuff in the way to go get that done.
It's whatever.
and I will break rules.
Chaotic kid.
I am very likely to break rules to have a good outcome.
I would like you to take this test on stream because I took this test on stream and there are some questions that I was like, oh wow, I don't want to answer this on stream. So I would like to see
really?
How you feel. Yeah. There was some relationship questions that I was like,
Oh, really? Okay.
Max is also thinking chaotic good. So pretty much everybody that took the test got neutral. I found neutral. I think one person got
I may be neutral good, but I think I'm chaotic good.
Okay, there it is. Toaster got it. So yeah, take that. So I won't tell you what I got because I'm sure someone else has actually already said. I won't tell you what I got until after I see yours because I did not get what I thought I was going to get. I thought I was going to get like neutral good or something.
Okay. Do you want me to take it right now? Or you want to take it during my stream?
Yeah, take it right now. No, it's actually a pretty fun test.
Okay.
So
hang on.
just read out the questions and go through the test because
we'll
I had a blast with it actually. It's so I think it's supposed to be for like a D&D character, So you're going to have some things like it'll say one gold piece. Or a wench or something like that. So there'll be some things like that. So just translate it into how would you? Well, I don't know whatever setting you want.
Okay.
German stream I watch use it reminds me of Discord. Has a built-in poll feature. Wolfie Chan, what's up? Hey, that heart is suspiciously like my heart. Did you get it from the same artist, Wolfie? Oh, I hope you did. Did you get that from Lab?
Oh yeah.
Did he? That's awesome, man. No, that's great. I love that you use Live. Thanks, man. Guys, if you don't know the Wolf, go check him out. He's a man.
Give me just a second to...
He's honestly the third member of this stream. He's never on it, but he's the third member. It's from the Wizard website. It's D&D alignment, right? Yeah, same artist. Nice! Sweet!
Good.
That's awesome. I'm glad I'm pushing business Labs away.
Okay, I want to zoom in. Let me...
Hey, how much did she charge you, bro?
No, don't do no.
It's a baseball. Let me know. Hit me up on Discord, homie.
All right, almost done. All right, here we go.
Did you do more emotes? Looks good, man. I love those. She's good, isn't she? Oh, Zora, what's up, man? How you doing? How art thou? You there? Yeah, good.
Family.
So
all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me. How many questions we got here? Oh my God.
There's a number of questions. It takes a little while to get through. It won't take the whole show anymore.
All right.
Just be.
Family elders are expressing disapproval of you to the rest of the family. Accept it. Seek a compromise. Besmirch reputation as you ignore their scorn. No, compromise. I'll make a deal.
All right, I'll make this easier on you. You can read half of them. I'll read half of them. So I'll read this next question,
okay,
and you can reply to it. Would you give up a promising career to aid the family in a time of need? Yes, in a heartbeat. Yes, with some reluctance. Only if I was certain to be able to return to my career soon, or no.
I'd be reluctant to do it because because I'm always thinking long term.
Right. Good. I like that. I feel like that's something that a good person would do. If you're aiming for a good answer here, I feel like that's
right.
That's
Is because look, I may have to bail for these 2 months, but what happens after day 61? Are we just screwed?
Right.
Because I had to do this thing. Right.
Because now I'm in a bad spot, and we're both in a bad spot now.
Would you betray? All right. Oops. There it is. Would you betray a family member to advance your own career? Yes, without a twinge guilt. Yes, if I could do secretly. I'd resist temptation. Betray.
I find the very idea abhorrent.
Idea abhorrent.
There's some tough ones in here.
I don't really care about career advancement necessarily. I'm not a status kind of guy. If advance my career means status, then no. If advance my career means $1 jillion,
career means status. Really?
If it's status, then no. I would resist temptation. I'm usually a pretty loyal dude. So.
Oh man. Okay. Do you respect the leaders of your family? Their words guide my actions. They are role models for me. They are often out of touch with my life, or they're out of touch with reality entirely.
Role models usually. They don't guide my actions.
Leaders of my family, but they're role models.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like okay, cool.
Role models. All right. If your family had arranged your marriage with someone loathsome, I'm out of here. No way.
Yeah. See, I did that. I was like, what?
F that, man.
No, we're not. No, that's not. It's wrong year.
Right. Yeah.
See ya.
Work against the union. I mean, I would say, I would probably pursue some avenues that said, all right, we're going to get out of this with a compromise, and we're going to try it.
We're going to do something. We'll work out of this.
If this is a done deal, I'll see it. I'm be in Nepal helping people up that mountain. So
you're estranged from a family member. On his deathbed, he seeks a reconciliation. Do you speak to him, but hold your ground? Refuse to speak to him. Discuss your estrangement openly and without rancor. Actively seek reconciliation and heed his dying words.
Hang on. Let me do.
And before I cannot watch any comments after I saw you taking a test. Oh man. See, I feel like people watching me take my test might have been like, "What the hell, Badger? Yeah, you're kind of an asshole."
Hang on.
See, this first part to me, because this relationships with family was, I don't really care about family ties. Blood is thicker than water, you know?
Right.
So.
Yeah, because you've, in absence of your biological family, you've kind of chosen your family.
Chosen family. And you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends, right? And that becomes your family. That's how my life is.
Right. You've kind of brought the people in yourself, so those people that you happen to just be born from.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. I get it.
I have access to the entire world, you know?
You're estranged from a family member, and he seeks reconciliation. Estranged from. I'd speak to him for sure. I'm able to. If you want to talk to me, I'm open to any conversation for sure.
That's nice.
But I'm holding my ground on my principles for sure. Yeah.
Speak to him, but hold your ground. Good answer.
Yep. Relationship to friends. Powerful but corrupt judge offers you wealth if you'll testify against a friend.
Good question.
You're going down, bitches. Wait a second. I'm kidding, by the way. Okay, I didn't read the other ones. Take the money and testify.
What? Okay. Do you become close friends or hold? Oh no, are you doing? Is that your answer there?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You can
lawful good my butt.
Yeah. No, chaotic good. Take the money and testify, but try and keep your testimony ineffective. That's not a bad idea. I can get up there and say I could probably think through a scenario.
See, that's something a chaotic person would do for sure.
Probably I'd refuse. I'd say, look, I ain't gonna get involved. I don't have nothing.
That's what I did too.
I don't need the money.
This is too dicey.
It's too dicey.
A dicey situation.
Yeah, it's too dicey. I wouldn't get involved.
Because if it's a corrupt judge, then he can mess with me. There's like a lot of bad things can happen on this one.
Right. So if it's a corrupt judge, you don't want that kind of tie, even if it's a rewarding one for you, because eventually it'll come back on you.
Right. It'll come. Yeah, exactly. Do you become close friends or hold most people at a safe distance? I have an abundance of close friends. I have some close friends. I have a few close friends. I try to keep people at a distance.
Few. I have few.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people. I feel like I answered this one really fast as well.
Yeah, few. I have a bunch of Facebook friends a bunch of jujitsu friends that I'll go fight.
Facebook official.
A bunch of work
social
friends.
groups are different than friends, right?
Yeah, and not to say I have a bunch of stream friends, and I'm very personable. But folks that I'm gonna tell stuff that if I tell a lot of stuff on stream.
Right. But also, I think there's an equal amount of stuff where like, nope, not going to talk about that.
What defines you as a close friend is the stuff I'm telling that I don't want on stream.
Right, off stream stuff.
You understand?
So, yeah, if I trust you, because in this day and age, if we're having a conversation, even if it's off stream, you could have hit record on OBS.
100%.
And if you wanted to, you could just, I have that now.
Right.
It's 100%. Not admissible in court, but
text,
you could ruin someone's reputation if they said the next.
Text too, all that stuff, yeah.
Right, all that stuff. You can keep all that stuff. So if I'm sending you some personal information via text and it could be something damning, man, you are close friend mode. For sure.
Yeah, the fact that you actually shared with me your real cell phone number is a big.
That's a big deal because you could just go right now on Twitch. Any Reddit, wherever you want to post my number.
Yeah.
And I would have to get your phone number.
I'm just going to type it in right now.
Right, it would just inconvenience me so badly. The fact I gave that to you. And any friend is the same way. That's why my phone, I think 5 people have my phone number. My mother does not have my phone number. She's not allowed because she'll share it, okay?
Right.
She'll give it to my sisters, and they're not allowed because they'll give it out too. All right?
Have you ever betrayed a friend? I probably...
Wolf, you don't have my cell phone number?
On accident? Like I've done...
On accident? I mean, yeah, I feel like accidentally messing a friend over just
I don't think that's what this is. This has more intent because there's no... my answer to this is I've probably done it before. I was completely sorry. I apologize and I tried to make it right. That's not a choice. So that doesn't leave room for this to be unintentional, right?
Yeah, I think maybe that's how I answered this though.
Yeah.
You asked one, so I didn't give it to you, Wolf.
Yeah.
For real? Oh, you should. All right, look, I'll give you after. Right? Man,
how do you view a lifelong commitment to a single romantic partner? Tie yourself to one person, huge mistake.
This is when I was like, I don't want to answer this one.
Yeah, if you can get it, it's good. It's really good.
You got it?
Like I've got a pretty damn good thing with, like, I would never have Dane. I'd never have the daughter and Ash, and I'd never have I have a pretty darn good life. Stuff. And I always think about the alternative. Right, is what if, but it's not. There's a reason I passed on those initially. Right. It's
we always see the what ifs. Have you seen Rick and Morty? So in Rick and Morty, they have these glasses they can put on, and they can see alternate versions of themselves, like alternate timelines, so they can see different choices that they've made.
Right.
It's a really good episode about what we always go through when should I have made this choice or should I not have? And I mean, there's a certain circumstance that plays out. I'm not gonna spoil it.
You guys are awesome. Yeah, that's funny. Chat's hilarious tonight. Thank you.
1-900 mushroom. It's my phone number. Guys, how did you know? Actually, for real though.
I guess the area code too. Do you insist on repayment when lending money to a friend? No, it's nice, but if I'm lending money, it's gift. I'm assuming it's gone.
That's what I said too. I pissed that money away. Yeah. Like if I give money to a friend, that's a loan, and that's a grant. Sorry, that's not a loan. I never expect.
What I will give you is time. What I will give you is I will help you move, and I will.
That's money too. Time. That's
right?
Big money.
If you, what I will give you is advice. What I will give you is, like I will treat you as another human. But if I'm giving you money, I'm kissing that goodbye. I'm assuming it's never coming back. It's a gift. There's no loans.
Can I borrow $10 for food? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I forgot already.
Yeah.
I gave it to you, and that was.
Whatever.
Borrow. Yeah,
whatever.
Sure.
Let's move on.
Whatever.
I'm done with it.
Yeah. Whatever.
Never come back.
Hopefully, when I'm hungry, you'll also give me $10 if I need it.
Right.
Oh, so I mean, I've loaned money to my family. My sister had trouble paying some bills at some point, and I don't even remember how much I loaned her. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. It is what it is. Like, I think I gave her a week's worth of my pay at the time, and it's who cares? I gave that money because she asked me for it, and she needed it. Whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Such is life. All right. Are you still in touch with childhood friends? Yes, because we correspond regularly. Yes, we try to keep in touch. No, I move around too much. No, I don't have anything in common with them anymore.
I don't move around too much. I've been in the same place for quite a long time now, and I don't have a lot in common. If they want to get on the jiu-jitsu mat, we'll immediately have something in common. If they want to talk about streaming,
yeah. It's you make I make new friends a lot, and old friends go away. Right? Like if you don't talk to me a lot, I'm sure I've been busy doing something. I'm not sitting around. I'm a very mobile.
Right.
Yes.
Even my good college buddy, I'll text him, but I probably
you still refer to him as my good college buddy. Like, I hung out with him a lot. We had a lot of good times. I have great memories of hanging out with him every single day, and that was the thing we did.
Yeah, I probably talk to Wolf more.
Right? Yeah, definitely. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I message Wolf. I message Wolf probably 3-4 times a week. Right?
That sounds about right. I think, me and Wolf talk more now than we have been previously.
Yeah.
I've people who I talk to a lot. I talk to Shady a lot. I talk to Grief a lot. I talk to Kurt a lot. I talk to Kurt a lot. I think a lot of people in chat right now I talk to every single day.
Yeah.
And I haven't spoken to my mother since Christmas.
Oh, goodness.
So she birthed me, guys. All right.
Yeah. Sideways.
This Wolf guy.
Sideways
he birthed. What?
Yeah.
Sideways.
No, I'm just kidding. That was just a. Do you donate time and money to improve the local community? Yes, I actually do. But I'm guarded with how much. I gotta meet number one because there's a family that is that's counting on me. So yeah.
Right. I like that. Your community is threatened with invasion. Do you help defend it to your last breath? Man the barricades of the rest of the community. Flee as soon as things look grim. Cut a deal with the invaders. Act as a spy. Wait. You talk to your mom in 3 years? Your mom sucks, Shady.
I'll probably man the barricades and.
Oh, I didn't know you could talk. Yeah, that's what I said too. I was like, yeah, all right, it's my community. We got to defend it.
Right.
I'm not going to go throw myself to the wolves, though. You know,
but
if we're all together.
At some point, I'm going to be reasonable about what are our chances.
Right. Yeah. At some point, I will definitely run. If it's like
I'm gonna have a competence check 100%.
Right. The Romans are coming. They are the most organized military force in existence at the time. We live in a mud hut.
Right.
Maybe we should just walk away from our mud hut for a bit.
Right.
They're not going to they'll leave.
Right. Right.
What did you get your first time? It looks like Jason took it and got neutral good. Shady got neutral.
Neutral.
Blood of Brodax got neutral as well. He had neutral. Sing Vogel took it and got good neutral. These are just ones I remember.
All right. If you were injured and required immediate assistance, would members of your home community agree to help? Probably yes, because
I help
I'm
you. I got you.
Liked.
Zoro's neutral evil, apparently. Why are we spamming emotes? What's going on?
Yeah, go for it. Oh. Yeah, I'm generally well liked, I think, and I've helped out some folks before, and
that's what I said to you. I actually responded exactly that. Yeah, I guess I'm generally well liked.
Yeah.
Not everybody loves me. I definitely know not everybody loves me. I think some people, if given the opportunity, they would pull the lever on the So I have a noose around my neck, and the thing below you, trap door. They'd be like, oh. Here you go.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, it's not I could watch Badger Strangle just fine. I think that's standard for most people. I think most people got a little lever puller. Pull lever, Kronk. Wrong lever.
Yeah. Do you respect the laws and authorities in the community? Yeah, I follow the law. They're generally the best way to govern. But if this one it's not when it suits me, I'm not there. There's some laws I don't agree with. And I don't pay attention to authorities. They got no hold on me. Yes, but here's the thing is that if I need to go save a family member, go through this red light to save a family member, 100%. Red light's going through, right?
Right.
So generally, I follow the law. So
generally, the best way too.
Yeah.
So my answer to this is when it suits me. Yeah, definitely. I'll follow the law up until the moment that it bothers me.
It bothers you.
It impedes me in any way, and I'm like, if it's 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m., I can see all around me. There's no cars whatsoever. I will drive through that red light, and I have done so before.
Right. Well, we always go to traffic because that's what usually impedes us the most.
With the law.
Right. It's usually our
traffic law. Stop signs are a big one.
Stop signs. Yeah. Do members of the community shun? Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Do members of the community shun, mock, or avoid you? No. I'm generally seen as normal. I mean, Don't avoid me.
I love their small minds can't handle anyone outside the norm.
I don't think they avoid me.
Answer this one.
Well, I do invite some mocking. I'm in between these two. Some do because I don't fit in, and no one generally.
I don't always fit in. I feel like I definitely don't always fit in.
Right. But I'm a chameleon, so I can fit into just about anywhere.
I'm a chameleon if you wanted to, yes.
If I wanted
to. I find it hard to do that, though, to be like fully, okay, I'll fit in with you guys.
Right.
Actually, in general, I have, when someone feels some way, I have an inkling inside me to just feel the opposite way on principle. Like I just play devil's advocate constantly in my own mind. I guess that's one of the ways that I work through things. That's one of the ways I explore new options. When someone has an opinion of something, I'll often attack that opinion, just not because I hold the opposite opinion, just because I'm interested to see what they'll say.
All right, there we go. I just redid the screen so it's a little bit better, so everybody can see. Sorry.
That.
All right,
would you stand for office? I actually can't read this one. So go ahead. I was gonna. Oh no, okay. Now, would you stand for office or seek to represent the interests of the community in some public manner? To do so would be an honor I joyously accept. Of course, it's everyone's duty to do so. Only if no one else could handle the job. No, I don't want to be responsible for the community's welfare.
I would have to be pushed into it, so only if no one else could handle it.
Okay.
Because
I feel like that's most people would have that answer.
Yeah, and I'm not. I don't want to do necessarily public service. I got enough for the service I got to do for my own. But if it's like if there's a growing tide of need and there's a need that I can meet for.
Content, you have this profession that makes you best at this role. Please do it. Okay, fine.
Right, fine. We'll do it.
So I think I answered. The same as no. I think I did. Of course, does everyone do to do so? But I feel like I wanted to add here to. I would be willing to take positions of power. I'm okay with that. Like even if I wasn't the best for the job. So in the military, you have to do an interview with an NCO, and the NCO will assign you promotion points based on how well you do in the interview. And one of the questions that's very often asked, if you weren't going to be promoted, who would you promote? And my answer to that was nobody. I'm the best person for this job, hands down, no matter what. There's no other consideration that you should have.
Yeah.
That was always my answer, because if I'm here for the promotion thing, I always want the promotion, no matter what. Even if I know if I went outside and Johnson, I know he's way better at this activity than me. I know he's way more focused on it. He may not be better at the other things that I'm good at, but he's way better for this. It doesn't matter. On the promotion board, I will always say I am the best, because who's the best representation of me if not me? If I'm not the one selling myself, who's going to sell me? Nobody.
Well, yeah.
That's how I feel about it. That's why I'm always like, guys, if you have a YouTube video and it doesn't have any likes on it, you're wrong. Put your first like in. Put your first comment in. If you're not liking your own stuff, no one else is buying it. Okay.
Right. Yeah. I need to start hitting that button.
I do it every time, man.
Every time.
You're gonna see a like on every single of my videos. It's always me. Did I just assume Johnson's skill level? There was way. Yes, I did. There was way guys who were better at me than certain tasks for sure. I mean, they were just like people who were their jobs were selling cell phones and stuff like that, and they were just better at certain things like that. But it didn't matter.
Justice for Johnson.
Johnson was a great guy, but he could not ruck at all. Okay, we actually had a road named after him because he broke his ankle on that road.
Oh, really? It's Johnson Road.
Johnson Road. It's a little dirt road. It had like a rock, and he tripped on it. The only guy who tripped it was like a 5-minute walk. He broke his ankle on it.
God dang it, Johnson.
You big bastard.
Your country is racked with famine. Would you?
I don't like this question. This question sucks.
Share with what you have with others, eat as little as possible for yourself, and share the rest. Steal what food you need to survive. If I had to, I'd go steal as much food as possible, then sell it back to the community.
Idea of stealing food, man. I draw the line at theft. So if I had like a stockpile, a granary of food, and people were like, "Hey, you're the only guy with the stockpile, a granary of food." Oh, that's interesting. It's 4 times the price now. That's kind of theft. Yeah, no, I mean, I get that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go to the other guy's granary and actively steal food unless I was dying, right? Mm-hmm. That's the only point.
Yeah.
I'm okay with capitalism,
right?
But theft is I don't know. It feels like maybe a dumb boundary that I don't.
No. It's.
I don't want to break into your house and take your TV because I don't have a TV for myself.
Right.
I mean, food is different, of course, but.
Right. Yeah, I would say I can generally respond to needs. It's like occasionally we'll have a ton of rain, occasionally where I am, occasionally we don't have rain, and they say don't water your lawn, and so I go okay.
Right. Yeah,
No
okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm okay. I'm totally okay with that as well.
Right.
Mowing my lawn is not a big deal.
Completely understanding that water is down here on the thing of needs, a good lawn is down here, and food is way up here.
Exactly.
We're talking apples and oranges, but generally I will flex to community needs if it's a general need. So
I appreciate that. If offered enough money, would you slip a poison into your king's drink? Yes, and I've done similar things before. Yes, if I thought I could get away with it. No, although a vast sum of money would tempt me. No, and I'd warn the king of the plot. I actually really like this question. This is maybe my
a good one.
On the test.
I don't want to be a murderer. It'd be tempting to go and murder. Because I would daydream about not having to work again. Right.
I mean, you'd be rich, right? If a king's ransom,
I don't know,
right?
I don't know that I would even warn the king of the plot, but I'm pretty sure.
If these guys are plotting to kill the king, I don't want to make them mad.
Right.
The king ain't gonna protect me.
If they're kill the king, they will surely come after me.
Kill me.
Right.
No qualms.
So I'm in between here. I'm no, but I'd get the hell out of there.
Yeah, get the heck. Where's the flee option?
Right. Yeah.
Run the hell away. Fight or flight here.
There's an option between no and no, thank you. No, thank you. I'll be taking my exit now.
For me, this one is if you pay me enough money, I definitely whack the king. I don't mind. The king himself is in a position to get whacked. Okay, like it's his thing. Like, okay, I don't have any loyalty to my government because it is my government. Inherently, as government, they are against the civilian, right? They're against the average person. We're constantly at arms. We're literally fighting against each other constantly. The government wants to focus power on themselves so they can have all the control, and then the citizens want to do the same for them. And there's a nice balance that has to be had for anything to get done. So everyone should be willing to kill your king. Is how I feel about it.
For his sake.
For his sake, for our sake too, for everyone's sake.
For the country's sake.
The American Revolution is based off this, right?
Kill your king for the country's sake.
For the country's sake, down with the king, long live the king.
I mean,
that's why they say that.
It would be like this if it was a righteous if we had proof the king was corrupt and the king posed a threat to the country. It's
what if the king died? You would have a 1% increase in the food output of the country. Because the next king is just better.
Oh no, 1% is not enough. We have so much food.
I mean, that's it's still arbitrary. Well, not in this country, right? Well, I mean, like Okay, what number would it have to be?
If we were
right?
Okay, here it is.
There's a number.
Here's our solution. If we were in North Korea.
Okay. Yes. This is good.
And
okay.
Kim Jong Fat Boy was just about to.
Oh, plane.
Hang on. Computer.
Is that? Wait, hold on. I hear a missile.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't.
No.
You don't have any weapons.
Yeah. So hang on. Okay. If Kim Jong Fat Boy was about to provoke a fight with the biggest army in the world, the most powerful army in the world.
What a silly thing to do.
Right. And he was actively working on something that would wreck my family and everybody else.
Yeah, I like this.
Absolutely. I would.
You'd whack them. All right, go back and change your answer, you bastard.
But
no, actually, don't change your answer.
But this assumes a neutral or righteous king, right?
I'm just putting you in positions here, all right? That's how this is how mind works.
And here's
Government
the thing:
is evil.
I would do that for no money, right? Because
yeah, you get paid. You're getting paid in some other way. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It's safety.
I would get paid in safety and security of. Hey, I would do that for no money, right? So, anyway.
Yeah, no, I like that. Oh god, that's accident. Close the page. What the heck?
All right, so I would just say, generally no. I'm opposed to killing. Generally no, right?
Generally no. I wouldn't murder someone.
I
Okay,
murder somebody.
I accept that.
But in this case, it seems like people have come to Kim Jong Fat Boy and with tears in their eyes saying, please don't do or say anything that will get you killed. And he says, nope, I'm going to say something and do something that's going to get me killed. So.
Good. A plague is sweeping across the country. Would you undertake a dangerous mission to find a cure? Heal the sick as best you can. Avoid contact with the sick. Flee the country.
I'm probably between 1 and 4.
Okay, you're between all of the options, right in the smack dab in the center.
No, I'm either.
That Larry emote, man. Have you seen that Larry emote? I'm pretty sure he made this emote himself.
Oh yeah. Larry's emote is fantastic.
I can't handle it. It's just every time it looks at me, I just feel awkward. I have been naked in front of other men, defecated in front of other men. Looking at Larry's face in that just makes me feel so weird. It's like he's trying to get in my pants actively. It's
Yeah, can you shout out Noe Larry? Shout out to Noe Larry. It's awesome. I'm probably I'm one to take up a cause and say, look, if I know how to do this, all I got to do is get this vial and I can get it to this guy and we can win. Then I'll do the crazy mission.
I appreciate that. You can go on a quest
because we're dead. If we don't, we're dead anyway. We got one shot.
All right, sure. You're gonna save your friends and family by going on a dangerous mission that you can do. Oh, that's nice of you.
Or if there's no hope at all and I can't go get that vial because I'm not even qualified to. Okay, we're out.
Yeah. Okay, I'll leave. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Right.
Okay.
So,
I think I picked avoid contact with the sick here. I don't really want to flee the country because I think the place that I'm in is best suited to me. So to move to a different location would make me an outsider, and that's dangerous.
Yeah.
So I don't want to flee the country. I definitely wouldn't treat anybody. Even if I have some basic medical skill, but if there's a plague going around that the doctors of my country can handle,
right. Yeah. If it started coming here, I know a buddy with some land that I would probably go try.
You would deuce out to some isolated location.
Yeah. And I don't know if it would be country, so it might be avoid. I might be in void. I may be in flee or whatever. But if I know I can do the mission, then I would do it. I don't know.
This mission is out of the question. You crazy?
All right, then I might be in yours where I'm gonna dig in. And
you can't change it. I guess you didn't pick. All right.
I didn't pick.
All right. Fair enough.
All right. Do you respect the lawful authority of the rulers in the land? Generally fair and just. I'd say, yeah, I respect the governing authorities. I don't bow up against a cop. Right.
Sure.
That's respect. Oh. Yes. Okay. You're this for
That's
me.
True.
For me, this is what you and I talked about. Yes, officer. Here's my keys. Here's my pistol. Yes,
exactly.
officer. Here's my ID on top of the hood. Right. You put it on. You put it on your hood. Right.
Wow, Toaster. Apply directly. This is a zombie plague now. The zombie plague is broken out.
Right.
I do have a lot of 9mm sitting around.
I do. Yeah.
I could take out a small portion of my my cul-de-sac at least.
Okay. Sidebar. I own multiple firearms.
Yeah.
All of them that that could have been 9mm are 9mm because I didn't want to mix ammo.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's also the logic behind 9mm for survival situation is very strong because it's most common around the planet.
Yes,
9mm is.
Number one, most common. Two, the guns tend to fit my hand.
Right. They have smaller grips because they have smaller rounds, and the incessance of putting more bullets into the cartridge is always there. So
I can do that. A 45 seems too big, and the kick seems too much accurate. Right. It's the I would lose accuracy with a 45 because of the kick and because of all that.
Yep.
And anything smaller, like 25, would be ineffective, probably.
Depends on your target. Depends on the season, actually. The most casually producing round in home defense is actually a 22. A 22 pistol.
Oh, because you disregard it?
Right. It's because you whip it out and you're extremely effective at firing. You're extremely confident with it. So people who are defending themselves in their home are more likely to hit vital organs on the target. It's much more important to hit vital organs on a target than to fire a big bullet at.
Right.
So when in home defense, the 22 is the round that will hit a target and put them down in the first shot most effectively.
Because of accuracy. Because
of accuracy and control and confidence is also anything.
Right.
But the further you go north, the less effective the 22 is because someone coming in has a jacket on. They have layers of clothing on, and the 22 is not very effective at piercing, quote unquote. I'm gonna say armor. It's just not armor piercing. It's
outer layers.
Outer layers, right? So, but a jacket is gonna have a tough time. The more layers you get into, the more difficult that is. So, depending on that situation, it's always target acquisition that's important for round choice.
Bam! Awesome. There you go. Okay. Well, anyway, so that was, I don't know if that was a good choice or whatever, but I have generally chosen 9mm guns.
9mm is my favorite.
Pistols.
9mm is the FBI favorite too.
It seems in the middle of the spectrum. It fits my hand. It just seemed like the right thing to do. So anyway.
Yep, I'm down with 9mm.
Okay.
My pistol's a 40. because my work wanted me to have a 40. So 40, 45 and a 9 mil basically.
Right.
I get like one less round in the chamber, but a slightly larger. Anyways.
Yeah.
If you talk about guns all day here.
Yeah. If you were offered a reasonably lucrative deal, would you spy on a hostile foreign power?
Spy for
a hostile. Oh. For a hostile foreign power.
This one is also kind of an interesting one. I have strong opinions on this one, actually. I'm going to hold my commentary until I see your choice here. This is like would you rather all over again?
Reasonably lucrative. The risk is probably too high. So I'm probably 80% and might get caught. And like, okay, if China comes to us and says, hey, here's...
China's like, hey, Cloudtown, can you spy on your government?
Don't, okay.
Chicken cow?
No, hey, no.
She walk?
Don't do any Canadian accents here. That's racist.
Oh. This is why you're my partner, Clowntown.
Yeah. No Canadian accents, okay? All right.
Got it. No problem.
All right. I'm probably, if it's a hostile nation, it's hostile foreign power, I'm more pro-freedom. I'm probably more I'll get caught because the risk is too great. I don't want to get into that. So
no, I am 99%. I don't want to get caught.
Yeah.
Because I mean, getting caught, that's bad.
Yeah.
You are a traitor. That is actively punishable by death.
That's treason.
Okay. Thank you.
That is one of the
I fully
only
understand the punishment.
Right.
For this.
That is one of the only crimes spelled out in the Constitution of
right. It's like
treason.
You become a bad guy to everybody.
Yeah.
It's
right.
I mean, no holds barred. Everybody hates you. You betray your country. Like this is like this thing that. Oh man, it persists no matter what. And also the people who are hiring you to do the thing, they're like, no, I don't know that guy. They have no loyalty to you.
100%. Yeah.
You isolate yourself in this bubble of hurt when you betray your country. So I'm not down with that. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not.
The other 1% is I don't want to. I mean, I guess the other 1% is probably you couldn't pay me enough money.
And by the way, the only other thing that is the other part of that, I'm also down to the one below it, is because like believe in the principles of the U.S. and
you believe in the Constitution of the United States of America.
I believe in principles. I don't like the way that we handle a lot of stuff, but generally, I
think this is a general feeling of everyone in the United States, or of most people in their country. I don't love everything that my country does, but the founding principles of my country are solid enough that I'm not walking away from it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And so much that if needed, I would absolutely defend it. If the need were great enough and we were it's like the community thing. Expand your community to your country. If our country was under attack, 100%, I would take up arms if I needed to. So, yeah.
That's good.
All right. Do you rely on the government to enforce contracts property? Yeah. I do. I think property rights are... that is the cornerstone of what we have, and
is our government really? That's why we set up our government, and honestly, in the first place, under the Articles of Confederation, it was basically that was it. It was establishing property rights. This is really I own this state. This guy owns this state. We don't even do roads the same. Like we have different currencies and stuff. But
100%.
I just want you to understand that this is the line where mine's at, and that's the lines. So actually, I guess that is a kind of an issue with the Articles of Confederation when it existed. Each state was leveling its own military, and states were invading each other at the time.
Right.
And that is one of the reasons of the abolition of the Articles of Confederation.
But at the same time, I need my property enforced so that my property is protected.
I don't want to do that myself. That's a pain to do myself.
Right.
Because what am I going to do to my neighbor to get him to stop doing the thing that I don't want him to do? I can't find him. I'm not going to. I can go steal from him. I can go shoot at him.
Right.
But then I brought a knife to school, so the bullies brought a knife to school, so I brought a gun to school.
There's an arms race.
They brought a gun to school.
Right.
And it just never ends. Right. So on this one, really, I'm all about government's gonna have to handle this one because it's out of the realm of an individual citizen to do this.
Right.
What if Texas seceded from the Union and U.S. Army invaded to reclaim Texas? Would you fight for Texas or U.S.? Texas doesn't have a right to secede from the Union anymore, so it would be treason. You can't do that.
That's probably in the realm. Like I've got a lot of buddies that are there, so I would probably just be. I'd probably go Sweden, Switzerland, and Go.
I would just lay down in my house. Okay.
I don't know what
lights
you.
off.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know. So.
I mean, Texas isn't gonna win. Like, there's no way. We don't have the industry to do so. Against the entirety of the United States. Like, maybe if we had Cali on our side and maybe Florida, like, we had to have all the southern. And we've lost before. Okay, I'm just saying it didn't go well last time.
Did we do this before?
So, yeah, so maybe don't do it again to the highly industrialized northern area.
Yeah, we tried that 160 years ago.
They might have all the planes and tanks and bombs and things, but Confederacy, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
crimes and punishment. If imprisoned, would you injure or kill others to escape? Others, other prisoners or other guards.
If in prison, would you kill others to escape?
Others.
I think it means guards, is what it says if you read the serves them right for locking me up is number one.
Mother scratchers, you know.
Not rich enough. Hey, you know me, Kurt. Okay.
No. Okay. This means guards because they locked me up. They took the job. All right.
Right.
So probably I'm more Ethan Hunt. Have you ever seen the Mission Impossible series?
I have not.
So there's these IMF agents. Right. These IMF agents, and they have to go in and get some sort of disc or whatever. Right.
Okay.
One style is to break in through the front door, do it in 90 seconds, and be gone and ghost before the cops get there.
That's usually what you want to do in a robbery.
They come in and they either shoot or tranquilize, maybe body count, maybe not, or beat the hell out of anybody. That's one approach. The main character, his name is Ethan Hunt, played by Tom Cruise. No, the first Tom Cruise, the real one.
Bruce Lee?
And his approach, he will go through months of preparation and sneak in the ventilation shaft and so that he's never seen and he ghosts in and all this other stuff.
He's going for the ghost achievement right there. That's Metal Gear Solid 5 mode.
So that he would go through and make double, triple sure that he would never have to touch a hair on a guard's head to go do that.
I like it.
Probably,
or he wouldn't do the job.
Or he'd walk away. But I'm probably on that. That's probably the safest one for me is if I don't have to shoot anybody or don't have to get in conflict. I'm probably more towards that. And by the way, these guys are just doing their job. But I'd probably, if I had to get out of the way and do the thing.
A fool. Do the rear naked choke on a fool?
I would choke somebody out.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be fine, probably. He might poop his pants.
He'll poop his pants. He'll wake up with some bruises here.
He'll be hurting. And it'll look good, too, because he'll wake up. How did he escape? Well, I pooped my pants.
And when he wakes up, he may come out of a dream, and he may just start furiously jerking.
Oh, yes, this is the thing I've always wanted.
So he might suffer some embarrassment, but otherwise it'll be fine.
Okay.
So,
yeah, right. I feel like yes, they knew the risk when they took the job. Is my answer to this? All right. No. My real answer to this is escape from prison is a stupid idea. Like if I went to prison right now, like in our prison system, like I don't want to escape. That's worse.
Shady, did I get you, Shady?
I don't want to escape from current prison. Current prison isn't so bad that running away from it is going to be the solution to the problem.
I think
most people feel that way.
That question assumes that getting out and you're kind of done with that.
Right, exactly. It's Morrowind style where you escapade.
Right.
Do you accept a noble's right to treat badly the serfs who work on his land? Yes, they're lucky. They're not slaves. Which serf is a slave? Come on. Yes, because sometimes only fear will motivate them. No, nobles should rule as kindly as possible. No, one has any right to treat another badly, period.
So, sometimes fear is a motivator.
Definitely fear is a motivator.
Sometimes
we just talked about how we don't want to protect our country because we want to get hung.
Right. So I'm either in the rule as kindly as possible. So interesting story.
So that's not the same as rule as kindly as possible. Well, it's okay. So there's rules kindly as possible. The rule as kindly as possible doesn't mean to rule kindly necessarily, right? That's like if you have to put someone's head on a spike to get things done.
So
you're gonna put someone's head on a spike.
You guys can tell me if this is right. So the way I rule as a manager in this, so similar thing.
Sure, right. You are in this case a king or noble who's got quote unquote serfs. I think this this king and the noble and serf things applies everywhere, like all over the place.
Manager,
like,
whatever.
You always have. There's a lot of times we have people underneath your kids.
Right.
Like there's lots of different dynamics and lots of different relationships this thing apply to.
So I have 12 people that report up to me, and I have I have to think about it. I do most of the time. I make sure we're tracking on some stuff. I almost never, in 2.5 years of being a manager, I've never given out. I've probably given out 5 due dates in 2.5 years, where I need something by this time. You need to get it for me.
That's interesting.
I don't because here's the thing. If we break the due date and nothing happens, it's really a meaningless due date. I want impact.
Yeah,
right. I want something to happen. Right.
Okay.
Or if I give them a due date, it's because I need that by this day because there's another thing that's lined up after it.
Right. Have you ever fired anybody?
Yes.
How'd you do it? What did they do wrong?
I can't have you doing. That's not going to happen. I will walk you out if you do that again. They did it again. We're walking you out.
All right. Well, okay. So they received a warning. Okay, no, that's never going to happen again. You made a mistake. Okay, I accept that you made a mistake. Let's move on from that.
Right.
If you ever do that again, it's not going to happen. We're done with you.
And you remember 6 weeks ago when I said if you do that again, I'm gonna walk you out. Today's that day. We're out. You're out of here.
So my manager experience is mostly from the military, and you can't fire somebody. Okay, that's not going to happen. You got to fix them. If they're going to be under your employee no matter what, you can't. They can't. There's no. They signed a contract. You're not getting rid of them.
Right.
So the times where I have had to do where I would fire somebody is where they're doing push-ups in front of me. That's the transition. But I always hated doing that because that's the point where all of our other methods are broken down.
Right.
Like it's broken down to the point where you are having to do physical exercise, which is really just pain.
Right.
In order for me to get my point across that you're not going to do this again. You're not going to fail a shave. You're not going to fail to have your uniform correct. You're not going to fail your gear. You're going to wear your gloves. You're going to tie your boots. You're going to have your uniform tucked in. You're going to be here on time. That it's not means on time. That means 15 minutes before on time.
Right.
And 15 minutes before the time I gave you is 15 minutes before the time the sergeant gave me, which is 15 minutes before the platoon sergeant's time that he gave, that because he got that from the captain, which is 15 minutes before the colonel got there. So when you get here 2 hours early, don't be surprised. That's standard, okay? You need to be here.
Yeah.
That sucks, but that
sucks. That's it.
You got to do it.
Right. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, so actually today I had to rule with some fear because 2 weeks ago I said I need to see some progress on this one page that we're building, and the dude didn't. And I said, okay, I would like to have seen some more progress. I'm gonna set up a meeting. When we come into that meeting, here's what I want. That meeting was this morning at 6 a.m.
Nice. 6 a.m. Jeez.
It was not there, and I said, all right, well, you have nothing. We were crystal clear when we walked out of that meeting, and it's still not here. I don't know what you're working on. I don't know if you're working on nothing, but you've burned all your time. It's now due tomorrow. So, and you need to do it, or I'm going to take this. I'm going to escalate. And then I got mad. I didn't do any swearing. I didn't do any yelling. I said I need to see that. I need to see that tomorrow. And you need to set up a meeting with me. And I want to see an email saying you're done with it tomorrow. That's it. Any questions? Bye. And click. That's it. So
rules of fear. All right. We got totally distracted from this question. Also, so
in that that is my method right there. Is chance one? Okay. Chance two? Nope. All right. Now it's time to get scary. Right. And say.
Yep. Fear is definitely a motivator. I agree with this a lot.
So I don't think I treated this guy badly, but
the fact that you gave him multiple chances. I mean, honestly, a lot of times as a manager, it feels like when you're doing things like this, it hurts you. You know, I don't want to be this. This is not who I am. I want everything to work smoothly. Like I don't like it. I dislike the punishment aspect of things. I love when we're working together and we make mistakes together and we advance through those mistakes together. Here, let me show you how to have your NVGs on your helmet. Okay, you messed it up. Let's fix it again. Okay, good. You have it right now. Okay, you messed it up. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Let's keep fixing it until we get it right.
100%.
I would much rather have that method than this thing you keep doing. I mean, not on purpose, but you've been doing it so much that we've gotten to the point where we're at this stage where we're putting fear into you.
Right.
That sucks for me. I have a hard time dealing with that.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucked. It sucked, and I got off the phone and I went, dang it.
Yeah, it's. I don't want to do that. That's not fun.
That's
not the kind of guy I want to be.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. It was like, dang it. It's like General Mattis talking to Kim Jong Fat Boy. He has this great quote. General Mattis.
That's a nice West, dude. I feel very similar about you.
Yeah.
You are one of the most frustrating people that I have to deal with, West, dude, but I really like you a lot.
Okay, here it is.
I don't know how that works.
Here's his quote.
I feel like you have a good head on your shoulders. You're a smart guy. If you say something to me, I take it to heart.
I come in peace. This is General Mattis. I come in peace. I didn't bring artillery, but I'm pleading with you with tears in my eyes. If
nice.
you F with me, I will kill you all.
Please don't make me kill you.
Please do not make me kill you. Right?
Be kind, but have a plan to kill everyone in the room. Batman, is that you?
I would say that's I might be in 80% here. You guys can overrule me if not. But I ask my guys, please do not make me zap you, because I will zap you.
It can be
100%.
easy or it can be hard. Like, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. It's no matter what, I have an obligation to have this happen.
So I'm gonna leave it
These
as
things that I've been assigned to do is my ass if we don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I had to use fear as a motivator this morning, but I was reluctant to do it, but I kind of had to. So anyway.
So nobles should rule as kindly as possible is your answer, though, huh?
I think I swapped it out and put yes.
Yeah.
Because I did have to do some
you just did. All right.
rough treatment. So
you have accidentally committed a crime. Do you confess and attempt to make restitution to the victim? Confess, throwing yourself on the mercy of the court.
Easy.
Hide your involvement. Lying if you
Easy. Restitution. Sorry, my fault. I'm very, very quick to say I'm sorry.
Okay.
And make it right.
If I accidentally committed a crime, I would definitely probably not admit straight out that I accidentally the crime.
Yeah.
If I accidentally ran a red light or
because goodwill and intent go a long, long way in the court system.
Right, exactly. That's why I don't want to.
Right there.
Okay, I made a mistake. That's my bad. I did not mean to do that. I didn't want to do that again. I don't want to bring that anywhere else. I don't want to have a judge say, "Okay, well, yeah, you made a mistake."
I've never had any infringement. Now. I'm a U.S. veteran. I also went to render aid, and I attempted to make this right, Your Honor.
Sure, great, perfect.
9 months probation. Right? 9 months probation. Go home.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, I don't want to leave that to a court system to decide, right? Like, okay, so I guess the worst possible thing that could happen is someone breaks in the house, I shoot them to death, right? That's the thing that could happen. Obviously I have to. Right. It's not. I could still go to jail though. There's still a number of things that could go on. There could be that person was mentally ill. They broke in a situation. You are in no danger at all. There's like a million things that go on. Even in the state of Texas, where if I fired upon someone in my backyard or inside my house or in my front yard who I perceive to be a threat, I may still go to jail. That happens 100%. A man was his wife was getting beaten in his lawn, and he fired 3 rounds at them, and he went to jail because he missed.
No.
Yes, he went to jail because he missed his shots. He fired in a crowded area. He was defending his wife, yes, and in front of his lawn, yes, but he missed. He didn't hit his targets.
Wait,
and also where he was firing at was a danger to other people, and they decided that it was such a danger to other people that he had to be incarcerated.
In the front yard?
In the front yard. His wife was getting beat by 2 big dudes.
She was in the front yard?
In Texas. She was in the front yard.
Why was she out of the kitchen?
Because she was cleaning the car, Clowntown, obviously.
I'm kidding.
No warning shots. Okay. If he had hit his target, he probably would not be in jail. Or fine.
Kidding.
Yeah, we know.
Okay.
You're a joke.
Right.
We get it.
All righty.
So be careful. Like that's obviously the best situation is don't break the law. But if you accidentally committed a crime, for me, I don't want to go to a court system. The court sucks, man. I accidentally a crime. I don't want to put that in front of anybody. Maybe I'll try to do restitution.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. She saw it. Okay. She saw it coming. That's good.
Shady. I didn't see that coming.
If guilty, would you confess to a crime?
This is a combination of the two. You know.
I'm probably get a lighter sentence.
You would confess in order to okay.
If I was guilty. It depends.
I think it for real depends. It depends
depends
on what the punishment would be for your crime.
Right.
Right. So say you during a time of like Hurricane Katrina came and you needed food or gasoline and you siphoned some gasoline out of a parked car, or you broke into a car and got some food out of it or some water or whatever. And you did that, you survived, you came back, okay, my bad, I did this bad thing. Would you confess to that? Sure, maybe you could find. That'd be kind of okay, right?
Right.
Okay, now let's take it. You broke into some place. There was a guy in there. You got into a shootout. You shot him to death, and then you left. And now confessing to that crime where you were originally just trying to get some gasoline, some food, you would go to jail.
I mean,
would you come back and be like, "Hey, I shot that guy"?
Probably not. I'd probably make him.
I don't want to go to jail, man. I don't mean to shoot a guy. I was hungry.
But most of the time, if I'm busted,
people confess all the time when they're not guilty. What, Kurt?
Right.
People love to confess for crimes they're not guilty for. That's super common.
It is, and that is the craziest thing.
It's crazy stuff.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm not okay. Here's the thing. I have no idea how that happens in someone's brain, but I've never been in that chair.
I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, that guy killed that other guy. Hey, I killed that guy.
Right.
No, that was me.
Hey,
what? What? I don't know. Doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably either prove it.
You have to prove it. Yes, that's where I'm at. Badger, you did this crime. Prove it to me.
Prove it to me
that I did this crime.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you have proof, we can have a discussion about what happened.
Right. I'm probably more in there.
That's what
if guilty is.
Clowntown, you're about to get evil on this test. I'm just letting you know.
No.
I'd make the magistrates prove my guilt. That's a super evil thing.
No.
You committed a crime. You killed a man, and you're like, no, I didn't do that.
Comma.
All right, let's move on.
No. It's different. It's not. I didn't do that. It was. I ain't saying nothing.
I ain't saying nothing.
Do you see anything? Do you see anything? I didn't see anything.
I'm innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That's how I'm at. Where I'm at right now.
Right.
Would you express a revolutionary political opinion if threatened with punishment? Oh, professional inmates for mafia. That's good. Yeah. Well, I mean, people will profess that they're serial killers all the time. If there's like a serial killer on the loose, people will very often say, I'm the
revolutionary political opinion, like gender pronouns are stupid. Whoa!
I feel like that's not really revolutionary.
Yeah. Oh, he's a hater. He hates Foxkin.
Oxkin. Man, you really love that topic, didn't you?
It's the dumbest. That is proof that we're out of problems.
I agree. That is definitely proof that we're out of problems.
When the nuclear arsenal is falling to America, falling over LA and all the major cities.
No one's going to care about that anymore. We're all going to use the same bathroom.
The first thing we're going to do, the first argument we're going to have is gender pronouns.
Gender pronouns, absolutely. We're in that spot, man. We're just like tons and tons of people are growing up and they do customer service jobs and they have no stress in their life whatsoever. Besides, I had a really bad call from a customer today. Sorry, I'm not shooting at you guys who have that life. That's a great life for you to have, and you should have that life. It's just that's what causes this kind of thing where we have. If anybody's read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the human race is actually founded in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy from a ship where they put all of the
middlemen. The useless middlemen.
Hair cutters, telemarketers, like all these people. They put them on a ship and they shoot them out.
Hang on, be right back, kids. Hang on.
That's fine. And somehow that ship goes back into time or something like that, and then founds the entirety of the human race. So we're all a foundation of the genetic pool that is the dregs of society in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And that's the point we're coming to, where people have that job, and we have a lot of other discussions, and I think that's good, and also it's bad. We have a lot more technological advancement because of this thing where we don't have to. I'm not worried about where my food's coming from. I don't have any concern about where I'm getting clean water at. I know where I can use the bathroom at. It's not a big deal. That's good. That's great. That means that a higher portion of our planet is becoming great people like Albert Einstein or Thomas Edison, all those things. They have the opportunity to do that when previously such a large portion of the planet's population was dedicated to farming, to agriculture. Now we have a tiny, tiny population dedicated to farming, so we can do a lot more things. But it also causes the problem of being concerned about things that really don't matter, being blinded to issues like poverty in other countries that actually affects people. Yeah, his green screen broke. child mortality rates is a big deal. Still, we still have I think it's I want to say 1 out of 100 children around the world still die before the age of 5. I want to say. I think I did tweet on my Twitter recently about this, and those metrics are things like who has clean water, who has sanitation should be what we worry about. The people who are lobbying for the whole, I guess we'll use Clontown's example, the whole Foxkin thing. What more gender pronouns should be working toward giving people universal basic income, things like that. That's the stuff we should be working toward. And it's easy to lose sight of that because I sit here in my air conditioned room, and the big thing I accomplished yesterday was I painted my wall green. Like the way that we do what we think about things now is totally different, totally skewed, and it becomes a difficulty. I still, however, think that things are incredible in our world right now. I really like following Bill Gates's Twitter because he constantly posts about things about world advancing, super positive stuff. The statistics that he posts, in child mortality rates, especially, is what I really look at a lot.
Yep.
It just goes to show you how much we've advanced in this world, and that allows us to be upset about these kind of things.
So anyway, sorry. Broke a bowl. I didn't make sure no glass was up into foots. So.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Sorry. Okay. Mostly contained until after the show. So, okay. You guys saw this with me. Would you express revolutionary political opinion if threatened with punishment? This election was so divisive.
Super divisive.
Divisive.
More people, at least at the very least, people were more vocal about the divisiveness of this election.
I withheld my voting preference and my opinions about all this. I was more you guys don't know who I voted for. You still don't know.
You voted for Hillary.
You say you did.
I got a 50-50. I don't know.
Right. So I'm either in I may express my opinion to friends, but politics usually not getting too worked up about usually. But I'm probably more in this privately. I'll tell my friends. But you guys saw this firsthand, so
yeah, definitely. People were actively attacked on the street because of their political alignment, right? So that's the thing that did happen.
Yeah, I think
it's the same to this.
My grandfather owns a Trump hat, and I was telling him, don't wear that thing around. You may,
I'll snatch that right off your head.
He's 90, so so I don't want him to get. He can't really defend himself. So
there's divisiveness between my family members about who they voted for and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't really talk about it. It's whatever.
Yeah. Right.
While traveling, you witness an assault. You're ordered to testify, which will delay your travel significantly. You slip out of town at night to avoid testifying. Deny you saw anything. Remain reluctantly testify and then leave. Remain until the trial's conclusion in case further testimony is needed. I think you actually have your answer to this because you actively kind of partook in the justice system.
Yeah.
You did the thing that a lot of people didn't want to do.
With jury duty?
Jury duty, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like this is jury duty. Yeah, I'll do the same thing. I will. I don't want to get involved, but I will do my duty if I have to. It's like tears in my eyes. Don't force me to do the thing. But I will do the thing. So. I will do I will take the hard road if I have to. So, thoughts on business and the economy? What's the best use of wealth? Help the less fortunate. Provide the needs of your friends and family. Stay on top, but keep others. Provide the needs of friends and family. I don't have that gene where I just want this giant. I would love a giant pile of money, but I don't need it to feel validated. But mostly, I want to. My dreams for a bunch of money is to buy a plot of land, grab some cool houses, put some defense up on it, and grab all of my closest friends and put them all on it. And
right, that's why most people want money. If you get an exorbitant amount of money, the very first thing that an NBA player does when he got his $1 million contract is he goes to his boy from where he lived. And boom, suck, I got you a new car. I got you a new house. I got you set with your kid's college education. No problem. It's nothing to me. I have $1 million now. That is the first thing they do. That's what most people do.
But I wouldn't, for example, I wouldn't buy you a car.
Okay.
What I would do is I would buy a plot of land and say, You have a plot out here to build you a house. Let's talk about that.
Right. There's lots of different things.
Right.
I mean, based on your upbringing, which you would be focused on.
Right.
Sure.
But I wouldn't get you bling because that's not of value to you or me.
Right.
Right.
Sure.
Even okay, here it is. Even if it
I think it depends.
Even if it was of value to you and you wanted bling, I would say,
buy me a new car. I wouldn't want a new car.
No.
And if you were like, Badger, I'll buy you one thing, it would definitely be land.
Right.
100%.
Right. It'd be land.
Land is power. I mean, that's been that way since like year zero. Who owns this land right now? Oh, XYZ does. Okay, he that's it. That's all that matters.
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh man, this actually reminds me of when people came over to the Americas and bought the land from the Indians.
Right.
And they had no concept of ownership of land at the time. And like, yeah, here's some beads for all the land.
Here's some beads for South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina, California. So, yeah, whatever.
These white people are crazy. Oh, okay. Look at these beads.
I have something physical in my hand right now, and you have ownership of this land. Yeah, sure, totally.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
So, but that's a super important thing. That's if you were a king, you had ownership of land. If you were a serf, you didn't. Right.
Oh, we're at the end of the deal. I'm going to resize this window.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end.
When confronted by beggars, do you give generously, moderately? I would probably only give what I wouldn't miss anyway. I don't have a ton of money.
I'll tell you what, in video games, I always give the beggars. You always get buffs, man. Every time.
You get buffs?
You get buffs every time.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, you do.
You always get the fortune, the kindness, or some +1 or something like that in a video game.
I'm either okay. So here's a weird thing. I'm either ignore the thing because I don't want to get into it. But if I want to give, if I make a conscious decision, I'm in a moderately thing. I'm when I decide to give, I give pretty good, but I don't decide to give that often.
So for me, I when I drove around a lot, quite often I would carry food in my car, granola bars, something like that, sandwich, and I would give that to someone. I don't give them money.
Right.
So I'm thinking like on the side of the road kind of deal. I've done lots of charity work, tons of charity work, and doing charity work is fun. It's really enjoyable.
Right.
It's really nice to be like, yeah, I spent 8 hours doing charity work today.
But this one is confronted by beggars.
Right. So that's different, right?
I didn't choose the encounter.
Right. If I have food to give, yes, I'll give you food. I will not give you money.
Right.
Because panhandling to make a ton of cash is a real thing.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, come on, get on Twitch, panhandle here. Come on. Like, geez.
Yeah.
It's not very different.
Get on Twitch. Right? Yeah, provide some entertainment, juggle or something.
Be legitimate. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, no, saying that, we act like it's not a job, but doing your makeup, getting your clothes right, having the right sign, looking downtrodden, being on the corner, but then secretly in your little container thing that looks like trash, having a good water source, being able to stay out there, having food for yourself so you can do a long day.
Yeah.
So having your sunblock on as well. Like, if an educated individual really wanted to panhandle on the side of the road, money, baby,
bank,
dollars, dollar bills, y'all, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I would say, I mean, Zenigami put it best, and he said we're online beggars, talking about streamers.
We're online beggars.
Online
I agree.
Beggars. God, that is cutting.
I've been saying that forever. I know. I thought we're dancing monkeys.
Right.
We're online beggars.
I get dancing monkey is something different. I'm choosing this form of entertainment, but online beggars is just that is zero figs are given.
Zero figs. Well, that's what a preacher is too. You were a so begging level 1 is on the street, right? And then begging level 100 is in a church. Like it's the same job.
Yeah.
You're just doing it differently, right? Please give me money so I can support this community, which pays me, and so that I can build it up and do these things and all that stuff. You're incorporating giveaways, kind of sort of things into your begging level 100, right?
Right. Yeah.
All right then.
By using magic, you could fool a village merchants into thinking your copper pieces are made of gold. Do you? This was actually answered by an Ultima game.
Oh yeah. Well, Kurt, there's a difference between beggars and street performers. You're performers. So is a beggar. What did we just talk about? Putting your makeup on, looking the part. There's lots of different things that you're performing for.
You're performing. One of the products of that performance is entertainment. The other product is sympathy. Right.
I mean,
so
to distinguish the two would be incorrect, though.
Right.
Like, yes, they are different jobs, and you're focusing on different tasks,
Right.
but you're still a performer.
Yeah.
Whether you're performing on a street, playing a banjo, performing in a circus, sitting on the side of the road with the correct uniform on, or sitting on Twitch, they have a lot of similarities in common. They're not exactly the same.
yeah,
honestly.
I'm probably either in one of these bottom two. I probably wouldn't cheat. I would just do it legit or whatever. I don't know.
My answer to this was easy and fast. Yes, and I'll buy as much as I can.
Oh yeah.
You ain't cheating. You ain't trying.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me. I gotta redo the window size now because we're at the end of this.
Very little shady.
There it is. Let's move this up, and then we'll do this business.
Oh my gosh, it's already 9. Oh my gosh. Time flown today.
Time's fun when you're having flies.
Oh yeah, that made a lot of sense.
All right,
Caddy
there we go.
Clowntown.
Okay, you have 2 job offers. One pays more, and the others is secure and steady. Well, there you go. That's we're looking at mirrors of each other,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
One pays more, but one pays more.
No,
secure and
you're
steady. I would probably have to bat it right down the middle and do the secure job unless the other one was outrageously lucrative. Like I would only quit my current job if the other one just suddenly took off and I went.
It was ridiculous money. So
I went PewDiePie or National or something.
Right. That's what I put on this also. I actually really like. So I think this is a good question because it reveals mindsets about people.
Yeah.
Delayed gratification is something that I try to focus on. A secure job is in a lot of ways better than a job that's going to pay you a lot of money. It's just having the security to be able to finance appropriately for your life allows you to do a lot more things than I had a bit influx of money and then I didn't have the money for a long time. Then I had a bit influx of money and didn't have money. You get a certain mindset when you're in these two different setups. And I like the delayed gratification of having a long time secure job that I can do investments in. There's lots of different things that go on there.
Right.
He says having quit his job to Twitch.
Right. No, that's what I was thinking is
still like I feel the one. I mean, well, the job I had was like, oh man, the definition of secure AF. Like,
yeah,
it was amazing. Like
right.
It was perfect what I had. It wasn't my passion, so I had it.
Right. Yep. So, what's the best path to wealth? Probably either flexibility and hard work, perseverance, because there's a little bit of both to that. But if I was in a different profession, I'd probably find myself right back where I am.
Yeah, West Dude. So West Dude said there's been lots of panhandlers that have been investigated and revealed they have tons of money, and there's certain tropes that are very successful. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I see when I see a panhandler or someone who's begging on the street. I see someone who's working and trying to look sympathetic. That's why I give food, and because if you're really hungry, that food. Oh, thank you so much for that food.
Right.
If you're not, you get no money.
Right. Then you've played yourself. Right. Then you've shown your hand. Right.
Gotcha, sucker.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah. What's the best path to wealth? It's a matter of luck, or being in the right place, right time, staying flexible so you can take advantage of good opportunities, following a long-term plan that incorporates comfortable level of risk and hard work, perseverance.
Toaster says the best path to wealth is marriage or inheritance, says the stay-at-home daddy.
Yeah, that's the matter of luck and right place, right time. That's answer number 1. There you go. Probably what I would say is, I was thinking about this today. There was I forget who the actor was, but he was being interviewed. It was like I think it was Anthony Hopkins or something. It was one of these good actors. He really, really great long-term actors. Oh, sorry. I gotta scroll down. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you can't see the question.
The actor said the interviewer was asking him, "What do you regret turning that role down? What about this role? Because like it was like you could have been Harrison Ford's Han Solo or something. Do you regret turning those down?"
Right.
And he said, I think it was either Michael Douglas or Anthony Hopkins or Kirk Douglas something. He said, "You know what? If I had taken every role I turned down, and I turned down every role I'd taken, you know where I'd be? Right here in this chair." And I kind of identify with that, right? Like,
yeah, who knows, right?
Long term, you're going to find your own level of where you're going to be, right? So
I agree with that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Either
you're going to make wrong choices and you're going to make right choices,
right.
And a lot of times you're going to be like, "Tua," and that's my choice,
right?
I think you have the same policy as me. If someone invites me to come do something, like, okay, yeah, I guess whatever.
Try and say yes.
Yeah, okay. If I can possibly do it, I'll just do it. Yeah, I don't mind too much.
Right.
Who knows? I mean, just keep shooting, and eventually hit your target.
Yeah.
Hard work and perseverance. Okay, so for me, this was actually a pretty big deal because I'm always preaching the hard work and perseverance thing.
Yeah.
I think my answer to this, though, the best path to wealth is a matter of luck and being in the right place at the right time. That's a big, like, the best path to getting wealthy. Hard work and perseverance will get you there, but you're gonna have to. I mean, hard work and perseverance is something that you're probably not capable of. Most people are not.
Yeah.
You have to do so much hard work and so much perseverance that the human body isn't even capable of sustaining that.
Right.
Like, how hard you have to work to overcome the disadvantage of being born in an African tribe in Africa. How could you possibly become a millionaire? Like, hard work and perseverance? Woo!
Right.
That's a lot of hard work and perseverance you got there.
Yeah.
You made yourself new and drove paddled your way to America, got exported back again. I mean, there's certain levels of it's impossible to overcome that. So
right.
You gotta get lucky at some point, right?
Yeah, you gotta get lucky at some point.
Country.
I'm probably more of that. I may say stay flexible so you can take advantage of good opportunities because it's like
yeah, if that banana fell off that tree, you should go eat that banana.
Right. Because remember, like I was saying, that the path is almost never steady. It's usually a big jump up, and then a big jump up, and a big jump up. And I did this one thing, and it made all the difference, right?
That's usually how it is. It's usually I was here at the right place, right time, right thing happened to me, and now I have this huge jump up.
Maybe.
The way to have that happen, though, is hard work and perseverance, yes, also.
And try and make your own luck, right?
Right, you make your, that's I believe in luck 100%. I make it myself.
Right. Yeah. If you accepted a job or contract, would you try and finish the task even if it got much more dangerous? Yes. I may. Yep. It's good to have a reputation for dependability. I don't want to. Okay. So if the contract said stay till August 31st.
Mm-hmm.
But the people who were enforcing the contract said, you're good to go whenever, then I would go. So I feel like that's the difference between number one and number two. Because number one is, my word is my bond, meaning letter of the law.
I would do this.
I signed August 31st. But the person holding the contract is, this is about reputation for me. And I don't want to leave this person high and dry. So I want to honor him. But if he's it's like you and your job. You gave your 2 weeks notice.
Right.
You said, I will work for 2 weeks.
Absolutely.
And at some point, that was your word.
Yeah, I was absolutely 2 weeks. That was the agreement when we signed up.
And then your boss comes to you and says, you're done today. And you said, no, thank you. Right.
Initially, what it was, hey, Badger, can you stay for 3 weeks?
Right.
And I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Done.
I understand that.
Right.
I would much rather leave on good reputation.
Yes.
And then it became 1 week later had passed, and I had another 2 weeks, and he was like, oh, no, we're good. We found somebody to replace you way faster than we thought we could.
Right. So that means your word said 3 weeks.
Right.
The person honoring it was 2 weeks. So you and I have both acted this out, and I think your answer should be the same as mine. Is it's more about reputation for who's honoring the contract. So
that was not my answer to this question.
What? That's what you did, though.
No longer a good deal. I'm a deuce out. If it came down to the situation of this, but it was if I wasn't able to quit that week and I was going to lose $100,000. I was going to lose $10,000 because I was in there. Streaming just like exploded for me or something like that, and I needed to quit my job. I would have taken the reputation loss, even from soldiers who I served in country with and respected, in order to get my own. This is why I got chaotic evil, guys.
Oh, that's why you got chaotic evil? Right.
All right, let's see what your answer is.
Okay, submit.
You're going for good, neutral, right?
No, either neutral good or chaotic good. Probably that's what I'm having here. Hang on, where's the thing? Let's do the thing. Hang on.
It's lawful. It's lawful, neutral.
No, I'm not going to be lawful because then my word would have been my bond.
There's good, neutral, evil, and then lawful, neutral, chaotic in that order. So.
Oh, well, okay. Okay, how about that?
What are you? Are you a chaotic evil?
All right, the next. Now, hang on. Next person to donate 20 gets to see.
What?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just wanted to
Okay.
resize the window because I knew it was going to be messed up. I'm kidding. Stop your stuff.
And you are. I was gonna lose $5 and a Whataburger. What's up, Toaster?
I'm kidding.
Drive this bro from China to the U.S.
You
Halfway
are
there, you
a
learn that
clown.
there's a pirate blockade in the Cape Horn.
All right, there you go.
Suddenly, there's a big deal.
I'm straight up neutral.
Everybody's straight up neutral. You guys suck. Everyone just gets neutral.
Does what seems to be a good idea. Yeah, I believe in ideas. I don't feel strong in one way or another when it comes to good versus evil or law versus chaos. Most neutrality is a lack of conviction or bias. Yeah, I'm remarkably unbiased for all the stuff that I'm presented.
Jason, you got good? I think
Such
you're
a
the
character
only-
thinks of good better than evil. Yes, after all, should be good neighbors and rulers and evil ones, not personally committed to upholding good in any abstract universal way. Some neutral characters, on the other hand, commit themselves to philosophically to neutrality. They see good, evil, law, and chaos as prejudices and dangerous extremes.
Oh, Max got evil too, didn't you, Max? Max got.
This
neutral
test
evil.
sucked.
This test sucked. Yeah, Max got some weird answer too because he didn't think he was gonna get it. I want to find this readout for chaotic evil now because I didn't actually read mine. I just got chaotic evil. I closed the page. I was like, whatever. I'm not chaotic evil. Doesn't make any sense. Test sucks. We post a test for us again? Oh, it's super. We're over time now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Maybe we'll come. Man, we didn't cover any of the things we wanted to cover.
That's
today.
fine. That's fine. That was
We
good,
covered
though.
Everest. Okay,
That's
we
good,
did this one.
One of the reasons. Okay, two things. Let me tee you up for next time. Two things. I put a bunch of drunk memes out there at first because I have a really funny story about being drunk at work.
Yeah, that was my intention for main platter for today because
Right.
I wanted to hear about this.
Drunk
And
at
I
work?
didn't realize this test would take an hour to take.
Yeah, I figured it would.
We talked a long time.
And then also I have I had a cool article I found about a video game simulates mental illness.
Interesting.
That is it purposefully simulates someone's fall into psychosis. There's an article up in there. It looks super and the video game itself lies to you over and over and over as you get going. That is super interesting to me. Anyway, I saw that article. Looks cool. And then the other one we went through the employee handbook today at my company, and there were some interesting captures into that. I think I got catfished in India. And I had a lot of funny thoughts about Japanese video game naming. Those are some things we'll tee up for next time. So,
Toaster says EAY twice a week.
oh god,
I think we're having problems doing it once a week right
no,
now.
we're not. No, we're not. We
some
need
scheduling
to
issues.
name it though. So
You need to name it.
okay.
Okay.
We need to figure some stuff out. But EAY twice a week is not out of the question. Not out of the question.
Oh, it's not out of the question.
Not out
Oh,
of the
okay.
question.
Not out of the question. All right,
I will
sweet.
need one. I will need one other helper though. So
Okay. Shay Lady, special guest.
Factorio for me tomorrow is Factorio. Saturday I'm off, and then Sunday is Factorio. I am into speed running.
Yeah,
I have
you doing Factorio
watched
speed running?
I've watched the current world record holder, and watched his videos. I've made an outline. I've got a science path of what they did. I've got what they did by hour number 1, hour number 2, and hour number 3. I've got it color coded.
Nice. Oh,
And-
nice.
Yep.
See, that's what I started doing too. I started doing like color coding stuff on in this planning kind of deal. I don't used to do that.
And I've got XSplit reinstalled. I had it for a little while. I reinstalled XSplit, so it should have a nice mature. Oh, sorry, Live. Yes, you're right. I called it XSplit. Yeah, LiveSplit.
Because it's the other OBS program.
The other one.
So
it is LiveSplit.
makes sense
I said XSplit because I was looking. Okay.
Yeah,
But LiveSplit is I'm still going to start to program that and put in our benchmarks. Hunting is
Coordad, hold on.
Clown gets his speed
Clown
walker.
gets his speed walker.
Kurt.
Wah. Oh! Get wrecked.
Thank you, Kurt. Okay. Yeah, good job.
Fighting.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
oh god.
so hey, burger story this week. I did it again. Okay.
Oh right.
Okay.
We didn't even do this.
Real quick.
Okay, real quick. We are 15 minutes over
That's
time.
fine. That's fine.
Quick.
We don't have a time. Okay. We
yeah,
can
it's
go.
fine. All right. Just let you know.
Earlier this week, I talked to Badger and I was getting sick, and I thought,
oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
this is it. This is the week
time.
that
It's
my
the
voice
time.
is affected. You remember? So if you guys remember, probably a year ago, it's been a year since I got sick. You would have heard my voice start to get, it goes hoarse and it gets crackly. I was waiting for that to it was Monday. I was okay, in 3 days my voice should be wrecked, and then I'm going to walk in there and bit over, and I'm going to get to exit out of the bit. Wrong. I got better. My voice never did go bad, and so today I walked in, I did the thing, and it was uneventful, and I can't escape. So
you're stuck in the perpetual cycle of this ruse that you've created.
I think I want to go a full year.
Okay.
I want to bear down. I thought of it today as I was leaving. I think I started in February. I think I want to lap it. I think I want to go all the way for one full year, 52 Thursdays in a row. I walked into this place.
That's a good YouTube title. I walked into a place for a whole year, not being able to speak. This is my experience.
This is my experience, yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. That's good stuff.
I think I want to do it. So
we should vodcast all the EAY episodes. Oh, I kind of like that idea.
I've got most of them, I think. I may have lost a few, but
maybe when this channel is offline, it should just be a constant vodcast of it.
Oh, they'd find something to ban us for. Like, no, I've got that one edit, but I mean,
we haven't deleted.
We've been like sexist and racist and showed feet.
We have not been that at all.
Oh yeah, well we kind of have. I mean, we've skirted the edge for sure.
We've definitely skirted the edge, yeah. As much as we allow, we don't even curse very much on this show, but we have skirted some misogyny, some racism.
We have been, we would be so banned. We'd be so banned.
I mean, if someone, I don't know. People say some messed up stuff on stream all the time.
Right, but I mean, okay, the stuff that we dance on in this show. Never would we dance on in our individual ones.
Oh no, definitely not.
Definitely not.
When sometimes people will be like, "Hey, Badge, you want to talk about this?" Like, say that for enough about you.
Yeah.
I will not talk about that here.
Right.
Like, I'm cool to talk about that. Like, oh, that's a great conversation.
I'll engage
topic.
you.
I'm not going to talk about that during Terraria.
I'll engage you, but I need to do a specific ethnic accent here, and I am not willing to do that on my stream.
I don't want that perception of me. Right.
Oh.
I feel a lot more free to talk about issues here because this is.
Yeah.
We still keep it, we chill, but it's more adult.
The other thing is we have each other to kind of help us down that path.
No.
Yeah. Whoa.
Good. All right. Well, I'm excited for it to be a full year for your tricking people.
Yeah. So
that's great.
Tricking people.
I'm excited for your factorial speedruns like a mother trucker. You gotta start recording them. Content. What I think you should do is maybe you won't be the best possible speedrunner ever. Maybe you and Ash won't hit the top point, but you should keep up with I made a diagram and a sheet and a thing.
Yes.
Because I feel like you could be like, hey, I'm a speedrunner. I have X place on the speedruns, or maybe I took first place in this patch or whatever.
Right.
If you want a tutorial for that, go to my YouTube channel because I have this body of work that will explain to you how you to be a factorial speedrunner.
Right.
Oh, by the way, you can go to my Patreon and get an exact listing there for $1 a month of updated speedrun stuff that you can do. Right. That's something that I want to do as well for myself. Right. I just suck at making that kind of the sheet thing. That's good ideas. I may see about how I can get into that. But I did a bunch of that work today, and I've got the start of an outline and all that. And I'm also what's open is I'm more likely to get a multiplayer speed run than an individual because the individual one is very tight. The multiplayer one looks like we can kind of jump in and knock one out. So you got to target your runs here. Oh, this is gonna I could do that's gonna be real tough. I'm gonna work on the Queen Bee instead.
Right. All right. So, all right, man. Cool. So that's what I got going on. So,
I'm just playing video games on my channel sometimes. Speedrunning Terraria sometimes.
Are you going live right now? Have you been live today, or are you done?
This is my live for today. Awesome. For me, I think I have a slightly messed up sleep schedule, so hopefully you will catch me live tomorrow at my appropriate time, and I'll probably just be tired because I stayed up all night. But I got nothing extreme planned Expert Hardcore Yo-Yo should be within the next couple days. This Saturday, I will be at the Twitch Texas meetup. That'll be at some undisclosed location. So I'll be there hanging out as well, meeting some more streamers. I know Zenigami will be there, Single Vogel will be there, a couple other people will be there. I don't know if you're interested in coming to that. I'm not sure if you RSVP'd or not for that.
Yeah.
But I'll be doing that, and I'll report back on that on Thursday.
I'd love to do it.
Maybe I will live stream from the location on YouTube Live. So hit up YouTube. Make sure you hit that bell for me as well on YouTube, so you'll get notified on your phone when we get live. Also, big deal for this show right now. If you're watching on your mobile device, which 40% of you are, on the click on our faces, tap on us one time. On the top right, there is a cogwheel. Tap in that cogwheel. Scroll all the way down to the bottom of options, and you'll get a button that says "Turn on notifications." Tap that button so that when this stream goes live, you will get a push notification to your phone.
Ring that bell. That's the bell, right?
Ring. Oh, that's a YouTube thing. Is ring the bell. That's what they say. They say
oh
ring
yeah.
the bell, but it's push notifications for Twitch. Definitely do that. Also encourage you guys, if you're a streamer or whatever like that, do literally open up your Twitch app like this, have it on your screen, and then go through the steps. So I'm on XCOM.
Oh yeah.
Let me. I'm watching a different stream. No, hold on.
That's us. Who's that guy?
That was Lewis from Yogscast, who was watching previously. Hold on, let me go to
listening to you mean?
You listening to? Yeah, I don't know. I'm watching is not really. I usually go to sleep with them with my earbuds in. Hold on, let me go to open up that you. Oh wow, I just typed in ENU. Shh. No talking. Shh. Okay. So again, at the top here, you can see the cogwheel right there. You tap on that. I do this on my stream sometimes too now, because I think this is a pretty important thing. You'll get these options. You scroll down, live notifications right here. Got like a possible secret. You tap that. All right, do that. Do that on your stream too. Show your viewers how to do things. I've been doing that with Loots recently too. I'll pull up my chat on the window, tap on that. This is what it'll look like, and I get a lot more interaction with that.
Cool. Yeah, I will. I need to. I'm making. Also have a little list of stuff right on my monitor of things I need to hit more often now.
Oh man, I have that. I never remember to go to it.
Yeah.
It has to be on top of my head.
Yeah, I'm putting it. I have it. I have it. I'm gonna tape it on my monitor right next to the. Here's my old one that I used to have. Hang on.
If you had a teleprompter, you wouldn't need to do that.
Okay. This is my old one.
Host. Oh yeah, I like that.
Remember
one.
that
That's
one?
a good one. Auto host is now such a good thing. You don't have to worry about it nearly as much.
This is done. I don't need it anymore.
It's done. They finished it. They fixed that rather. Kurt, you were there during the Duke Fishron speed run? I was watching Sips play. I was watching Sips' stream while on my stream on my phone because I was making a joke. So that was an interesting thing. Because the Duke Fishron kill, I don't know if anybody saw it. I literally had my hands off my keyboard. I had an auto clicker going, and I got a world record on Duke Fishron. As far as probably a really fast time on Duke Fishron. We killed Duke Fishron in an hour and 20 minutes from the start. So thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. Obviously, me, Clowntown, I could probably definitely do this 2 times a week.
You do 2 a week.
Show.
Are you available afterwards?
Yeah, I can see here.
Yeah, 5-minute break, and then we'll come back. Okay.
Okay, 5-minute break sounds good. Stay motivated, guys. Thank you for being here. If you're motivated, you can do anything that you want. Stay awesome because you know you're already awesome. We'll see you next time. And remember, stretch.